Oh, well. Let's see who's around. I know there's other lives going on, but there you go. What's happening to that? Oh, dearie me. Hey, there's a fox. Afternoon, mate. Tell the 5 how you doing, mate? Good to see you both. Yeah, Pakwa. Afternoon, mate. he's still a bit sore, but he's getting there. He's getting there. No good moaning about it, is it? Nothing's going to fucking change, is it? You know what I mean? Hey, James. Afternoon, mate. Thanks for popping in. I know you'll be listening, bro. Yeah, it's just I thought I'd throw a live out. I know I think Jamie's live, so there's quite a few over there, but for people that don't go over there, then there's an alternative. But yeah, just thought I'd stick this out, see who comes in, see what happens. You know, I just listened to Yogi's catch up, very interesting. I thought discussion on fox hunting. Now I get on with pork chop, but I don't think I agree with him this time. I'm not pro fox hunting, and I'm not anti fox hunting. I'm sort of sitting on the fence with that. Back with that. So I wonder. People say ban it. Would they have the same opinion if they were, say living on a small holding and they kept ducks, chickens, geese, and that, and the fox coming in nights and because the fox just don't come in and take one and kill one and take it. He come in, he'll kill the fucking lot for no reason. So I don't think they'll have the same opinion as anybody that doesn't live in the country, and keep a bit of wildfowl. There we are. Yes, it has been banned, Ginger, right? It's only scent hunting, but now they want to ban scent hunting, don't they? Save my ends. There's a fox, yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's a bit of a myth that I think one of the things he was saying on that, like I think it was in Jamie's, we were discussing it. I think it's a bit of a myth that it's only toffs do fox hunting. That's sort of the bollocks. If you were brought up in let's say the Welsh Valleys, every fucking man and his fucking dog, was hunting. Every fucker was hunting. There'd be fucking lurchers and terriers in every fucking garden, That's how it was. But I mean, you have to keep the population down. They do the same. They used to do the same with badgers, didn't they? They'd have a cull on badgers every now and again. But it was worse. Was it worse because they used to gas the fuckers, But I mean, I'm not for seeing a fucking fox being ripped apart by hounds. No, I'm not. I don't. No one wants to see that. But if you're gonna use a hunt, then and you come across a fox, you're gonna have to put it down with a shot, so it's dead. Don't leave the fucking hounds rip it to fucking bits. Yeah, I've seen that, Paco. I've seen that. I've blocked everyone. Except Ginge, he said he haven't unblocked Ginge. But let's see how long it lasts. Never fucking know. We might go tits up soon enough. Eisenberg, good afternoon, mate. I hope you all had a great Christmas. I hope you all had a good time. Yeah. You're blocked, Ginge. Yeah, I think he's not going to unblock you, he said. But yeah, it's some of the stuff on there. And what I had a laugh at was AJ Smith calling Yogi rotten. Pot calling the kettle black there, AJ. I bet you get blocked with one comment. I bet you can back. Well, I bet you can. It won't last long with Nathan, don't you worry. It won't fucking last long. Hello, Evie, how you doing? Yes, just well strapped up, yeah. My own silly fault for wearing the wrong foot, taking the dog out. Slid down the fucking embankment, fucking broke my kneecap. of all fucking places. And so the doctor said, "Oh, about you break your kneecap." He said, "This must be the hardest thing you're going to break. Try can break." But they were. It's broke. So it's just it's only a couple of weeks out of. I'm walking without the crutches now. Just to put weight on it, just to make sure I can fucking get it sorted. Like if you leave it too long, you never know what damage. So the only thing I didn't like about it was taking these fucking blood thinners. Not a fan of taking things like that. Calcium tablets, yeah. Yeah, maybe calcium, But I think it's. I'm pretty good at healing, to be fair. Not so much cuts these days, because cuts take a lot longer to heal on me now because my skin is a bit thinner than it was. Like so. Is that Nathan? Is that Nathan? Hey, Peggy. Good afternoon, Peggy. Hope you're well. Yeah, so if you cut yourself and you're getting on a bit, your skin is a lot thinner and it takes a bit longer to heal. But fucking hell, I've always been a pretty good healer. Hey, man. Let me see what this says. Let me put it up before. Hi, Ty. I met a woman outside the shops crying. She had lost £200, so I gave her £40 from the 200 I found. God bless you. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I tell you what, the Burks, I've got to mention the Burks because they want to mention everybody under the fucking sun. I've got to mention the Burks. Fuck me, Pink. They're relentless in the pursuit of, I don't know, what would you call it? I don't know. But I think what they're doing is dangerous, They're putting themselves out there. They're setting up themselves as a target, And they don't seem to care about people's families. Because a lot of people they're talking about have got families, and if they're putting their pictures out there and their real names on here and people who side along with the Burks, who knows what might happen to these people. Don't forget, they've all got families. So, you shouldn't be fucking doing it. Simple as that. But you have to remember anybody that is not far left must be far right according to Niggy and Co. Niggy and Niggy Jr. Burke Senior and it could be Burke and I don't know, but I'll never come forward after nobody. They're not left, they're narcissism talking. They're arseholes talking, that's what they are, arseholes talking. And the talk they're putting out, to me, I think is dangerous, I really do. Like I said, there's people out there with young families and putting their names out there, on their faces like that. And I brought it up with them before, and they said, "Oh, they've been in the paper. It's common knowledge." Yeah, but the paper doesn't keep on repeating it and bringing it up. It's been you put it in the paper once, and that's it. It's yesterday's news. It's gone. It's chip paper. But no, you keep bringing it up and bringing it up and bringing it up. And what you're calling them out for, you're doing exactly the same to them. So work that fucker out. You're doing exactly to them what the reasons that you bring them up, you're doing exactly the same to them. Hey, Jerry, good to see you, Jerry. Hope you're well, brother. I think you're dead right there. Oh, yeah. I think you're dead right, Jerry. They're desperate. They're desperate. They are desperate. Yeah. Hang on, let me see what Evie says. seen Ice Chain's face posted from an unflattering angle, and then everyone jumping on that. It's getting strange again on YouTube. Well, I haven't seen his face. I am with a clue what Ice Chain looks like. You know? Yes, that's the way, Evie. That's the way. Um, Beautiful serendipity. If you're listening, I hope you're feeling well today, my girl. I hope you're feeling well and you had a great Christmas with your family. And you keep riding that horse like fucking John Wayne. Backwards, a bit harsh, but if it's factual. If it's factual. I remember Vincent Vega calling out that and all, saying exactly the same thing, Parker. He said exactly the same thing. Ask Vega what ice looks like. If Ice Chain irritates you, block him, end up. I think Ice, you either, I won't say love him or loathe him, but take him or not take him. And I've never had a bad argument with Ice. He's always been sort of okay with me. I say hi to him and everything, he's hi back and how you going and everything. So I got no beef with Ice at all. I got no beef with Ice at all. There's a lot worse than Ice Chain on this fucking tubes, let me tell you. A lot worse. He does like the wine chat up, Evie. That's what he'll do, and a lot of people just fall for it. They'll just ignore him, then he'll go away. Yes, I will never come for you, right, mate? Yeah. If he picks up and you go, if you go back at him, you know, because many people do, then he'll just keep on and on, you know. Best to just ignore it, and you move on to somebody else. Then that's Ice. You just got to know what to do. Yeah, I mean, but I'm just fed up. It seems to be I'm gonna have to. Tyrone, I don't go out. I want to wind people up. It just happens. Yes, there's a difference. I know. I noticed that you've been chasing. Well, I don't know chasing if that's the right word, but it's always lately I've seen you you tend to end up on a panel where Let's is, and you're always arguing with Let's. I've noticed that every time he's on a panel, you seem to be you're around there. So I don't know if that's just the way it is, or are you pursuing him? I don't know. He gets on it, you know, pulling him makes me laugh, but he's not malicious. Fucking hell. He's done the same to you. Okay. Yeah. Afternoon, Nuggets, mate. Paul there, brother. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're well, Paul. Hope you're well, brother. Yeah, it's I stick a link out, I think. You never know, we might get some people coming in. Never know. I gotta say, I did manage to get out a couple of hours this afternoon when I watch a bowls match for charity. Yes, I was been playing in it, but because of my knee, I couldn't play, so I went to watch it and done the honourable thing and bought a few raffle tickets. You know what I mean? Didn't win a fucking thing, or typical. The number I had come out, but it was on a different colour ticket, and I bought £5 worth. I'm quite disappointed it didn't win anything. But it's, like I say, it's for a good cause, and I support that. I mean, one thing about having a bad knee, fellas, let me tell you now, my missus has spoilt me fucking rotten. She's everywhere. Do you want this? Do you want that? Can I get you this? Can I get you that? It's fucking been great these last couple of days. But now it's all over. Christmas is done and dusted. I don't want to wait for New Year or anything like that to start taking stuff down. I wanted to start taking it down now, So take it a few days because there's so much stuff up. I mean, I'm fed up with the fucking looking at the Christmas tree, the lights going flashing in my bastard eyes, to be honest with you. So yeah, they got to come down now. Let's get back to normality. We just got New Year's Eve around the corner now, and we New Year's Eve Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? New Year's Eve. His ministry still going, as far as I know. Does it, Fox? Yeah, ministry's still going. Yeah, yeah. I know he puts a lot of posts up with his little dog there now as well. So I will never conform. I know if I heard a bell, she fucking hit me with it. No, I gotta wait for her to ask me. I do ask her now and again. Do you mind if you give me this, give me that? Like, but now I'm starting to move around now. I leave the crutches there and I start to get up and put some weight on it and move around. They did say 6 weeks to 8 weeks before but I'm not going to sit back and fucking. So I'm putting a bit of weight on it. I'm moving around without the crutch, very gingerly, but at least I'm fucking getting around the place. But if I go on trying to more than like sort of 20, 30 foot, and I'll use the sticks then. Fucking hell. But I don't know if Nathan sort of seemed to have mellowed out over Christmas. I don't know if that's going to wear off anytime soon. Sean, honestly, I don't know what fucking day it is half the time. It all seems to sort of blending into one. It's fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. And anybody see, was it? I think I watched it the night before last. Tuesday TV. He's saying that there's going to be a terrorist attack in the UK, which is imminent. Very imminent seems to be very soon. In the UK, it's come from all this, like MI5 and all these secret services have said and put it out there. I think it's been talked about by. I don't think I'm not heard nothing on national television about it, but that seems to be the chat that was said on CCTV. But what's going to happen? Where's it going to happen? Who knows?
Didn't put your banner up.
No banner. I just see if it's you. I haven't got a banner in me.
Oh, you ain't got. I thought you did have a banner the other day.
I've got this thing by here. That's all I've got is that.
Oh well.
So,
still better than nothing.
Yeah, if I pay for it, I got my old banners there.
Unless you can get a discount link.
Yeah. Well, they're always sending out discounts, but
not
at the moment,
it's like $44 now a month or whatever.
I know it's too much. It's too much.
Not worth it.
No. Okay, then.
Just come up just to wish you a speedy recovery. I don't know what happened to your leg. I ain't really gonna ask unless you want to go and tell. It's up to you.
Just fell taking the dog out. It's all on the grass. Coming down an embankment and I fucking just slipped. They had the wrong shoes on. Slipped down, fucking went flying, broke my kneecap.
Yeah. To answer your question quickly about Let's. He said something on someone's channel, and I went and thought, what the fuck? Bit deviant, like the comment he even said, because apparently this person was trying to help him. I don't get on with them, but I think him, what the fuck? The guy's just a bit of a weirdo, and at the end of the day, he's been getting kicked off most panels, but then one of them had him on there. What was it, last night or the night before? No, last night it was. So, is what it is. I don't give a fuck. But he was doing the same to me. Like, he was coming on panels, fucking talking lies about me. Big difference. So Accused him
You
of being
know,
stealing something.
right. I know that I've heard him say some, terrible stuff, but that's when they're going back and forward, he's, what he's like, normally. But most times I've seen him on panel, he's always been arguing with somebody and then suck your mum, suck this, suck that, suck the other.
Yeah, he done. So basically, what I do to him now, the only reason why I'm doing that because I think the guy's a bit fucking deviant at the end of the day. But he was doing it to me before. He was always jumping up and all that because he felt hard done by because I banned him from my channel because he was on my panel. He wouldn't shut the fuck up, and he was only coming on there because the females are on there. So I just got rid of the cunt. Can't be arsed with him.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I had him on the other day, as you know, but he's never done anything wrong and he behaved himself on here. So, I can't really.
He's behaved himself now. You wait till them not go and fucking wind him up or go and say something, and he can't go and take it. That is him all over. But Anyway.
Oh.
What's going on?
There you go. So I thought I just threw a live out, just to use my 3 hours up, you know what I mean? But
Better dues.
have you chatted to Ministry lately?
I talk to him every single day, pretty much. He's doing
all
alright.
right.
He's just not coming on there. I tell him that you said hello as well.
I've seen all his little doggy videos and that, but I've not seen him live for a while.
He went live the other week, but he don't really do lives no more because basically he's just fucking. Listen, the drama is the drama, all the arguing and all that. It is funny for a while, with half some of the things people go and say, but then you just get bored of it, Tyro. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
even he would go and say that. Do you know what I mean? He wouldn't deny the fact. Like with some of the things that get said. And all that, in the spell of the moment, it's all funny, but then now, like, it's just the same repetitive shit. It's just fucking boring. So that's why he don't really do lives no more. Or he just gets fucking, or he just gets fucking because Vega and Roy don't get on. He just gets fucking Vega come up because you know what Vega's like, and then Roy and him start fucking going at it and saying whatever.
Well, Vincent, isn't he? He speaks his mind, and that's it. Hey, Dodge, mate. Good to see you, bro. Yeah, Vincent just speaks his mind. If he thinks there's something wrong, he'll call it out. There's a lot worse on you than Vincent Vega.
Yeah, Vincent is but I've got to be honest though, Roy's just.
I don't know much about Roy, to be honest, Nathan. I don't follow Roy. I don't listen.
I don't even know. But them two just had that little thing on there. So yeah, and then
I don't know much about the guy.
Obviously, all the other stuff. So he only does it every now and then when he feels like it.
Hey, London girl, how you doing?
Hello, London girl. She's probably going to end up having a go at me if I don't go and say hello to her because I'm not even watching the chat.
Are you local to her, Nathan? Or?
No, she lives all the way in Devon.
All right. Okay. I thought London girl, London. I thought put 2 and 2 and come up with 5. Min has moved house now, hasn't he, as well? Or is he still there in this old gaff?
Well, I was reading the comment.
I said Min has moved house now, hasn't he?
He's moved what? He's what?
He's moved house,
No, I don't think he has moved yet.
All right.
No, I don't think he's moved yet. He's looking to, but he hasn't yet.
I know he's been looking a while,
Yeah, he sorted something out. I'm not going to go too much into detail on that though, because obviously.
Oh no, I don't want to talk about his case.
Yeah, it wouldn't really be personal, but there's a certain people on here who he told me some things about what they fucking did, and they're cunts. Yeah, just two people.
Hey, Shaz.
Oh yeah. Anyways, anybody else jumping on there? I'm going to be jumping off in a minute.
Yeah, no, I know. Just don't worry, Nathan. You jump off when you're ready, and if nobody comes on, I'll just talk away and See how long it can last without getting too boring. Yeah. So what's your plans then, Nathan?
For what?
Well, the rest of the day for a start. Hey, how's the mate? Good to see you,
Not
bro.
much. Just gonna go and make some food in a minute. Just got back from the shop. Gonna go and make some food and then just sitting listening to you and whoever else comes in here.
I know there's a few lives going on at the moment, I think, isn't there? You know. I know Jamie was live when I came on. I don't know if he's still going. I suppose he is. He usually does the evening, or doesn't he? But I think all day time. He's got, check one out this afternoon. Yeah, I thought, why not throw one out? It's pretty quiet out there. Should be a few going on tonight, you know. The same people on tonight now.
There
Should
should
be
be.
live, isn't it? Huh?
Chubby. For fuck's.
Oh.
Oh my god, Chubby's fucking hell. And I will never conform. You was right about AJ, by the way. He's gone back to his usual self, hasn't he?
What's he done now?
What hasn't he done?
All right.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, we talk all right, but fucking.
You know what they say about a leopard's on his spots. You know, leopard never change. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean,
No, he's not the worst on YouTube though, Tyrone. He's not the worst.
well, he's in the top 10, I would say, that I know.
Am I in there as well?
No, you're not. You're not in there. No, you're not that bad. But I mean, I listened to Chubby's the other day, and Natalie said I could hear her saying that, oh, Tyrone wouldn't let me up on the panel, so I unsubbed from him. Yeah, you unsubbed, but I don't want you on the fucking panel. Yeah, I've seen your antics over there, so I fucking don't want to hear. Okay, now.
I don't really think you really want to be porn bomb, do you?
Oh no, I've seen what she does over there, and if I don't worry about that, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't want that. Yeah, you know what I mean. Hey, Miss Lippy. Yeah.
It is what it is. People in the chat encouraging her to go and fucking show her chest. All right then, Chubby, you're gonna end up losing your channel if you do that.
Fair play. I got to say, AK speaks up about it. I give him his credit. You know, he's always calling it out as fucking wrong, and why do everybody bring it up? And whatever. Some people do, you know.
But he still thinks that we're all fucking thick as shit, and that he's the one who knows what's going on.
Perhaps he's right. Perhaps he's right.
Well,
perhaps we are all as thick as shit.
Was it last year? He said last year he said, "Well, we're going to be going to war." What, in November? Wait, was it November last year? He said this, or some months back. What's he saying? I'm AJ for 5 years, and I witnessed his trolling.
Vulgarity, children talking how many times. You've heard the type. Saying he's changed. Once a clueless bell end, always a clueless bell end. And so say all of us. He's going to troll you. He's going to troll. He's super troll. He's 400 names, different names.
I tried to get him to apologise to I Never Conform the other day, and I Never Conform was like, he just laughed and basically went and said, AJ will be back to his usual self in no time. You watch, along those lines.
Well, the first time I come across AJ, he wasn't using AJ then. He was Southampton drone then, you know. But that was going back a couple of years ago.
Yeah. Anyway, what's going on in the world? What have an eye out? What's going on?
There's AK. Let me see if it's AK. I'll have to put this. It's coming up as Ali Khan. AK, is that you, brother? AK. AK. It's authenticating as Ali Khan, but I'm not going to take my banner down until AK, are you going to speak? I don't know who it is. It could be somebody using AK's, you know what I mean?
London girl, either ignore or block the people that are giving you shit. And if you can,
Well, that wasn't AK then. Didn't come on, didn't show himself, didn't
I
speak.
don't think that was AK. I don't.
No,
think
it was somebody using his name. It authenticated as AK, but it wasn't him, obviously.
I reckon it's. To be honest, I don't think it's definitely not just Crinkle doing all the porn bombing and all that.
Oh no, it could be. Who have we just been talking about? Or it could be him. He's back. Let me see. Perhaps it is him. You never know. AK,
Yes.
got you this time. What's happening?
No, nothing. There's a button that says tap for sound, so I'll tap that,
Yeah.
and then you couldn't hear me. But it says
Oh.
tap for sound. What is the point in that?
No idea. No idea.
AK,
No idea.
AK,
Yeah.
can I ask you
Yeah,
a
but
quick
it is.
question?
It is me anyway. So
AK,
anyway.
can I ask you a quick question? Are we all still thick as shit and you're alright?
What do you think?
I don't know. You tell me.
Well, what do you think?
Well, you tell me. It's a question towards you.
Most are, some aren't.
Do you remember some months back, and you told me, all right, that you had some information we was going to be going into World War Three?
There you
Did
go,
that happen?
Ice champion.
No, I said I stopped
Did that
World War
happen?
Three.
What?
No, I said I stopped World War Three. I wasn't the only one who stopped it.
How did you stop it? What, with your bare fucking hands? Did you
it's
ring them
beyond
up
your
and say-
imagination, Nathan.
Did you ring them up and go and say, "Excuse me, guys, I don't really think the
No,
world
it
really
don't
needs
work
all
like
this
that.
trouble right now"?
It don't
so
work
can we
like that.
just,
I said
put
it's
this to a
beyond
halt?
your imagination, Nathan.
Well, how did
Yeah,
you
it's
stop
snippy,
it?
I know.
Right.
All
Anyway,
right, Ice Smith.
How did you stop World War Three?
use your imagination, right?
Well, no, it's more. Well, you said you stopped it, so how did you stop it?
I wasn't the only one who stopped it.
Who else stopped it?
Other starseeds. It's funny, isn't it?
What the?
See, that's what
You're
hurts. What you don't know hurts you.
You're delusional.
Yeah,
Oh.
I am, and I.
Tyrone, what do you think? Starseeds stop World War Three? So what else did you stop then, AK?
Well, I can stop you from talking.
Really? Go on then. Cast a spell on me like
No,
you did
in
Laura.
time.
Cast a spell
No,
on
do
me
you know
like
what
you
in time
supposedly
means?
did Laura Lou.
No, do you know
Cast a
what
spell
in
on me.
time means?
No. What does it
Well,
mean,
if you
tell
wish
me?
it, it will come true. Get it?
Yeah, didn't you? Blood. AK is. I'm glad to see that you got your morals sorted about you when you go over onto Chubby's. You know, when there's all this fucking talk of what goes on there with that girl and everything. I'm glad to see you got your morals. You want to say,
What girl?
Well, what girl's always on there?
On what?
On Chubby's live.
Well, there's a few girls who go on his live. I mean, you tell me. I mean, you know.
I'm talking about Natty.
Oh, what about her?
No, I said I'm glad to see you've got morals and Si's got morals, and you don't want to see the shit that goes on there that she's trying to perform,
Yeah, well, I'm trying to explain it, but you get perverts on Chubby Range channel who like to watch that. That's why I like to leave. You know what I mean? Because I think it's disgusting, especially when she's married and she's got kids in the same house, but they're all upstairs and she's downstairs doing that. What kind of a woman is that? What do you think?
I don't know if...
Well, I know.
Oh, hold on. All right. For starters, have you
let me change the picture.
Hold on.
Let me change the picture.
Have you?
Let me change the picture.
should he really be talking about kids, Tyrone?
He's not using them in a derogatory term. He's just saying she's got children. But
and a husband upstairs.
Listen, I heard AJ Smith saying, was it yesterday, that she gets X amount of money because her 2 children are disabled, and she
no, it wasn't me. I don't know about that side of it.
Yeah, so
that's not my concern. All I know is that she's got kids and a husband upstairs while she's downstairs talking to strange people, especially men, and showing her body parts off.
A threatening bit.
And I don't think that's right. Do you think that's right or what?
And I think it's disgraceful.
Yeah, obviously. Thank you, Jamie.
Tyrone.
I will never conform. I'll do it for you. Vincent Vega.
Oh, he he's most probably over on Jamie's, perhaps.
Well, Jamie's live right now, is he?
Well, he was. I don't know if he still is. I'm sure he was. Anyway, yeah, but that's enough of that. She had what she said. I just told Nathan now. She tried to come on here a couple of days ago, and I wouldn't let her on the panel. So I heard her saying on Chubby's then, Tyrone wouldn't let me on the panel, so I unsubbed. Dead right, I wouldn't let you on the panel. Fucking no way. No way at all.
Tyrone doesn't really want to be going to therapy after seeing your nipples.
Oh, I don't want to. No, it's enough said about that now. Hey, it's Jungle Lisa. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Hope everyone's had a good Christmas and enjoyed themselves.
It was all right.
Well, it's over, isn't it? It's one day. I much prefer I'm a Boxing Day person myself rather than Christmas Day. You know.
I've got to go and say I did hope Roy would doorstep me for Christmas, but I wasn't in.
Hey, Tammy, mate, good to see you. Well, you was hoping Roy was going to doorstep you. Why was Roy going to doorstep you?
Because he's got my address and he
hey, Kev, good to see you, mate.
I asked him to come and he was meant to be doing it weeks ago, months ago. He had my address and he's going to come and doorstep me. He said on our ministry, so it's coming on. Still hasn't come. Fucking waiting.
Hey, Daniel.
He disappointed me.
Is this going to go the same way as I was on Northern Kings earlier, and I just left because all they was talking about is queers and puffs and all that. So is that what you're talking about?
Hold on. Who's talking?
No,
what?
No. I just said I was on Northern Kings, and that's all they're talking about.
Yeah, we got that, but who's talking about what and what?
Well, you heard what I just said. What is the point?
Parkour. You're more than welcome to go and get my address off Roy and come find that one out. Really, if you want.
No thanks.
Oh, yeah, what's going on? Happy New Year to you.
And then you're more than
welcome. Good afternoon, Si. Good to see you, mate. But I mean, why would he just come out of the blue? There had to be something going on, Nathan, before he said he'd come to your house or come to your flat or whatever.
We fell out. We fell out because basically something happened on my channel, and then what happened was obviously the thing happened with London Girl and all that on Mark Kelly's. Wait, that was before that actually. Yeah, that was before that. So he said on ministries because basically he couldn't handle the fact that he was trying to get me to disagree with his advice. Didn't fucking want to. All went from there, and then he said he's going to come and doorstep me. He said, "I know what you're all about, Nathan." Blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, and I think he's a dickhead. I told him this the other day.
You've obviously met him before, haven't you? So
I have met him before, but that's before the bullshit happened.
Right. I think didn't you meet him and John in the pub or something?
Yeah.
So I mean, I like I said to you, I don't know much about Roy. I've never seen any of his lives. I never, so I don't listen to what he's has to say either. So I'm very rare. I listen to most. I don't listen to a lot of people. There's only a few I listen to.
Parkour. You're more than welcome to find out, and I'll tell you right now, you go and call me a granny groomer to my face, and you will be eating the pavement. That's a promise. You're more than welcome to, though. You want. Honestly, the address is there. Parkwell. Go
The thing is, Nathan, you've got to be careful who you're calling out on you, because you don't know what these people are like.
I don't give a flying fuck.
He could be a fucking kung fu master.
Hold on, Tyrone.
What is the point in giving your address out to strangers?
I'm not giving my address out. Somebody else has got my address. They're welcome to go and get it off the post.
No, but how did they know that? You must have given it out in the first place.
I didn't go give my address out to no one.
No, but how did that person know your address then?
They probably saw me or something. I don't know.
Oh, they saw you. Oh, right.
Yeah.
So they saw you and knew your address.
I don't know.
So if I walk down the shop now and I look at someone, I know their address straight away, do I? Is that what you're saying?
No, you're not getting it. You're not getting it,
Nathan. That's what you're saying.
Listen, Roy could have met up with someone like he has, and they could have basically gone and said, "Oh, I've seen him before," and given my address.
Why would they do that? Why would they do that?
AK, why are you asking me for?
No, I'm just asking you a question. Why would someone do that?
I don't know.
What's the chances of that person meeting another person and them speaking to that person and then they give your address?
I don't really actually care.
Come on, man. It don't work like that.
Are you listen?
It's like me going to Glasgow, right? I don't live in Glasgow. I live outside Glasgow. It's like me going to Glasgow. Or if I'm in London, hold on. It's like me going to London in Piccadilly and meeting someone.
AK, that's besides the point. I don't care if Roy's got my address. I couldn't give a fuck. He's had it for months, apparently. I don't care.
So apparently, how do you know he's had it for months? Apparently, someone must have told you that. No, I'm just trying to find out.
It doesn't fucking matter, does it, AK?
No, it doesn't really, does it?
No, it doesn't. Well, then move on then, for fuck's sake.
Right, move on.
Yeah, anyway, Tyrone, I'm popping up because he's doing my head as usual. Tyrone, have a good one. Speedy recovery.
Fucking hell.
No, you're just doing my head. You're fucking worse than fucking woman, mate. Honestly, Jesus Christ.
No, I just speak the truth.
No, what do you?
But I can tell a liar. I know what a liar means.
Fucking truth.
When a liar speaks, I can tell.
A fucking delusional fucking supposed.
No, I'm not delusional. You are.
Delusional fucking supposed starseed, alright? They wouldn't know the truth even if
it's Daniel, mate.
in the face.
No, but I know the truth. That's
you
what
don't
you don't know.
Fuck all.
Well, I know more than you anyway.
Listen, your missus left you, so you tried to top yourself, all right? And then you fucking got
here we go. Here we go.
Hey, Casters, brother.
You come back to life. You come back to life, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to tell the story on...
Yeah, I did.
You?
And I'm still here.
And then apparently you're a fucking star.
Hey, Jamit, good to see you.
Oh, you're breaking up a bit there. You're breaking up a bit
the
there.
Definition of a starseed, AK.
Well, look it up.
Well, it's definitely not fucking you.
Well, you don't know that.
Well, starseeds are meant to bring people together. If anything, you just go.
Yeah, well, you don't realise what I'm doing now, do you?
What are you doing then? Exactly.
But you will realise in the end.
Really, will I?
Yes, you will.
Oh.
So, AK, can I ask you a question? If like starseeds, Nathan, will. If like starseeds can see into the future, why are they saying we're going to have an ISIS attack in the country very soon?
Who said that?
2CTV.
All right. So is that obviously a media channel, is it, or what?
Well, I don't know much about him, but I think he's got.
If you don't know much about it, ignore it.
Yeah.
Ignore it.
Right.
How's that?
Okay, that's sound as a pound. That's an answer, you know. You'll have to give me a long.
No, it's common sense, really, isn't it?
I suppose so.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he seems to be in the know. This guy, to be fair, he's he puts a lot of stuff out online, and it seems to be genuine stuff, you know. So
yeah, but that's what you said earlier. You said you think.
But he said it's come from MI5 and MI6 and all that, you know.
Right, so
Hey, Taffy's back
how
with
do
us.
you,
So
how do you know it's coming from MI5?
it's because he said it's come from MI5.
Oh,
and
so if someone puts a comment on saying that, you believe it straight away, or what?
Well, I don't know. Do you
Well,
tend
many
to believe
people believe comments, though, don't they?
Juicy is an Israeli shill grifter. Right. There you go. I don't know much about these people. I just look at these things coming on. I just like to speak about it, see if there's any truth in it. And
according to Parker, now Parker's gonna call me all sorts of shit. So I wouldn't really believe Parker as much as I could trust him to save the world, really.
Peggy wants to know, so Roy is Nathan's details. Why? That's what Peggy's asking.
Roy has Peggy. I don't really give a fucking shit if he does or if he doesn't. So I don't really care.
Hello, Joseph. Joe 3.
I don't care if he's. I really don't care if he's got my details, Peggy. To be quite frank.
Well, you know, nothing's going to ever come about these call-outs on you. I mean, I think the only one I've ever heard a doorstep and someone was Peter. You know, and that's I think that's the only one I've heard of.
Tyrone, this is an honest truth. All right, yeah, it's a fact. All right, now they're all gonna call me Begs and all that in the chat, and after sort of saying it'll be a one punch and you'll be at the further common doorstep. You will. Here's the thing, all right, yeah. These are the facts, Tyrone. If one of these fuckers come on YouTube, all right, yeah, and they all ask, "Oh, did you go on doorstep Benz?" And they were like, "Yeah." Don't fucking go there. Oh yeah, he's actually not a walk in the park, people. Well, they wouldn't even come back on YouTube. Don't be dealing with that embarrassment, Tyrone. Simple as that. They'll just go and sit in the fucking chat and go and talk shit.
But no, that's what I'm saying. Everybody seems to want to doorstep people on here, but no one's. Only Peter Pope has ever done it, as far as I'm aware.
I actually said on mine that I just squashed the beef with Torbs because he ain't ever gonna fucking give me his hotel address to come see him face to face. So I thought, fuck it, left it at that. Wished him a Merry Christmas and next year, boom, can't be asked.
But anyway, it's pointless getting into that, so deep as that, because nothing ever happens. It's just verbal back and forth bullshit, That's all it is.
I was actually going to go to his hotel the last time he's actually in London, but he didn't give it to me.
Well, I thought he lived in London.
I do live in London.
No, I thought he did as well.
No, he doesn't live in London. He lives in, I don't even know where he lives. He lives fucking hours away from here, though.
All right, I thought he lived in London.
Mm-hmm.
What comments being deleted? Only if they're, what we don't want, like family and children and the on-seas words and all that business. We don't want any of that shite. I'd leave it, let's go, please. What's Joe saying? Nathan's asked me to go to police station, to be honest. What's that all about? Joe said, but there.
Who asked to go and meet who at a police station? No. He's forgetting actually. Torbs actually asked me to go and meet him at Shepherd's Bush Police Station. You're forgetting that. Hey, Jojo, you're forgetting you actually asked who to go and meet him at the police station. Hey, Jojo.
You reckon you did?
Anyway, listen, I'm gonna jump off. And hopefully you'll get some people out of a proper conversation going.
AK sound, man. AK sounds a pound. I like AK.
Well, I mean, I'm sure he doesn't. I can't understand AK, to be honest, but I'm sure that you can have an.
I wonder why.
Because you're a delusional. You're a delusional little starseed who actually thinks he can predict the future.
Why don't you look it up? Then you'll find out.
Please cast a spell on me. Go on.
Don't worry. No, that was done about 10 minutes ago, mate.
What is the spell then?
Well, I'm not going to tell you.
No
You'll
fucking
find out.
spell. That's why. No fucking spell.
What about this this guy that's just come back into the country, and apparently he's put out all sorts of, you know, terrible things online, and yet our Prime Minister welcomed him back with open arms. Did you see that?
All about the money.
Do you reckon there's money involved in it?
Well, obviously, if it ain't money involved, they wouldn't do it, would they? Common sense as well. Again. Don't you think?
Well, I don't know.
Well, it's obviously, I mean, MPs, they're all about, it's all about the money and power. Nothing more, nothing less.
Well, obviously, I mean...
Yeah, obviously. Well, that's the top question. And
they are. I'm just about to agree with you. It is all about the money.
Yeah.
Because look how much they get paid, and the expenses they claim are fucking out of this world. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now I can change my picture to a nicer, as you say, alien.
Alien. Hang on, my fucking battery's about to go. Just a second. The fuck is it?
Pure magic.
Fuck's all more with this now. Oh, yeah. Christine. Fuck.
I never thought I'd see the day that Nathan leaves when I'm on panel. Interesting.
Sorry about it, AK.
Don't be sorry.
It's my bloody missus pulled out my charger to plug the Christmas tree in. So, but now we're back on charge now, so all's good. So what's your day been like, AK? You been good?
Yeah.
How's that vape going? You said you had about 900 puffs on that vape you bought?
No, 2,400 puffs.
2,400 puffs.
Yeah.
Have you used it up yet?
No, not yet. I'm on my lemon and lime, because you get 4 different capsules. What you put in when one runs out, just change it, and you can charge it.
Right. Oh yeah,
Not bad for £6, eh?
That's a refillable one, yeah.
No.
Throwaway.
Throwaway one.
Oh, I thought they did away with all throwaway vapes, and you had to have the.
No, you can charge this, but it's still a throwaway one.
Right.
But the capsule, you don't fill it up with oil. There's different capsules in different compartments you can buy.
Yeah.
So
it's all for you then. It's all about flavors, is it?
Well, I think it's better than smoking marijuana or bongs and all that. I mean, although I have a drink, obviously I have a drink.
Yeah. Well, I know you like your the strong stuff, don't you? You cans of strong stuff.
No, I've calmed down on that.
Yeah, you've gone off it. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I'm on 5% now. So
yeah, well, that's still strong, isn't it?
Well, 7.5 is strong, but then a lot of people in Scotland drink Buckfast, Eldorado. That's 15%. So then you can go higher than that, i.e. spirits like vodka, whiskey. I mean, many people do that, and they smoke bongs, they smoke cigarettes, they smoke a vape. They do. I mean, I know people who smoke like cigarettes, bongs, and a vape, and drink at the same time. I mean, that's interesting, isn't it? Don't you think?
No, it's crazy.
Yeah, I know, but a lot of people do that. I mean, make your mind up. I mean, do either smoke or do a bong or do a vape. You don't do all fucking three and then drink on top of it, and they're on medication on top of that. What is the point of that? I mean, these people who do that are not going to live very long, believe you me.
Well, no. Body can't take it. What, you know, this strong stuff you were drinking, what is it?
Special brew.
Yeah. You know, when you lived in London, was you drinking anything like that, or was it only when you moved to Scotland?
No, I grew up with Tennant Soup Bar, Special Brew back in the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I used to smoke joints years ago when I was younger.
Yeah.
But then I phased out of it. Like,
what was you smoking? Where was you smoking then?
Well, I started smoking at 14.
Yeah, but what, you know, you said you smoked joints. What was you smoking then?
Well, my mates used to get it. I used to get it for nothing. I didn't have to pay for it anyway because it come from Brixton. Have you heard of Brixton?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I grew up near there anyway, so it was close. So my mates used to know like certain rusters and all that, and they used to grow their own and used to give my mates it, and so I got it for nothing. I didn't have to pay for nothing back then, not even drink anyway.
We never smoked, you know, weed, you know, as they call it. Now, we smoked fucking lab, you know, black and gold, you know.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's what we did when I was younger, you know. We did
lab. Well, that's called solid, isn't it? Red and gold, yeah. But
black and gold, yeah.
I mean, the last time I smoked that, it just gave me a migraine, so I stopped smoking solid, and then the main stuff was called cottonweed. That's come from Brixton, cottonweed. I don't know if you heard of that. No, but now it's all like special names like wedding cake and fucking, I don't know, all that. All they do is put a name on it. You know what I mean? And lemon cake, fucking orange cake. I mean, fucking hell. They put a name on it and say, oh, look. Oh, that sounds nice, doesn't it? It says lemon cake. Let me try that. But it's the same fucking shit, really, isn't it?
I've heard AJ talking about, you know, he tends to be smoking a lot of weed, apparently, according to him. But it's like flavoured stuff. Is that true? Is weed flavoured these days or what?
Well, they can mix certain seeds and all that. But to me, I don't think it's flavoured. All they do is give it a name. And it's like a fancy name, like rocket science, all that.
Oh, okay, I get it. So it's not actually any different. It's
not
just
really, no. But
different names on it.
There's different strains. You can get low, medium, high. You know.
Okay.
But I wouldn't know about what it's like now, because I think weed and marijuana now is weaponized.
Do you think it is? Do you think it's?
Yeah, I do. I believe it's weaponized, and it makes more people more paranoid now than it did back in the day. Because back in the day it was natural. Now it's full of fucking chemicals and shit. You know what I mean?
Did you ever do any magic mushrooms then?
No.
No. We used to make tea out of them.
Back in the day, obviously, you know what eckies are?
Yeah, I mean, Eckies, no.
Acid.
Oh, I dropped acid tab when I was younger. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fucking
I only
hell.
done that once.
What a horrible experience. Fucking horrible.
Yeah, well, it was the
You
strangest.
are right off your fucking napper on that, let me tell you. You're seeing
Well-
all sorts of shite.
Well, I can tell you a story if you want to hear it.
Go on then.
Right, so I was at my mates and there was like girls there, obviously. It was like a little party and all that. And one of my mates said it looked like a little tiny book, and then you tore off a little corner, like a little square section, and it had patterns on it. And I'm sure I remember the Incredible Hulk being on one. And so he just said, let it dissolve on your tongue, right? And so I thought, all right, I'll just try it. Obviously, everyone was pissed, and there was soul music going on, reggae in one room, funk music, some drum and bass, early drum and bass, that is.
Yeah.
Remember, this is a long time ago. So, so I took this and I had another drink, and I thought, this is shit. So nothing was happening. And then so I had another one, and then it hit me like a ton of bricks. It was like every time I looked around, there was colours. Everyone was like in stop motion. Right. So I said, I need to go to the bathroom. So I got up, and it looked like, because he had a hallway leading to the bathroom, right? But it looked like the hallway was never ending. And I was walking, and it was like getting narrow and narrow as I was walking. So I eventually got to the end door, which was the bathroom. But then, well, I went for a piss, washed my hands. But then when I turned the tap off and dried my hands, I looked in the sink, and there was all these like insects running around the sink in a circle, right?
Yeah.
And so I looked, and I thought, right, okay. So I looked in the mirror, because he had one of them, the cabinet mirrors on the wall. The ones that open two sides, yeah. So when I looked inside, I looked at the mirror, and all hair started to grow out of my face, like as if like I was turning into a wolf.
Yeah.
And I opened my mouth, and my teeth started to grow long, like sharp teeth.
Yeah.
And so I just turned the light off, and I went back, and I woke up, and it was daylight.
You were tripping something chronic.
It was pretty weird. So,
well, I mean, you were tripping like fuck, I suppose. So it's something like an acid tab. Then you just on the tongue and the way to go, like
yeah, it like it dissolves on your tongue, doesn't it?
Yeah. No, like.
Remember, this bit of paper's like not even like, see your baby fingernail. It's like a quarter of that. Like tiny. Like what do they call it? Microdot.
Yes, microdots. Yeah.
Microdots.
Yeah.
So similar to that, but yeah. So that was really weird. But when I did sit down eventually back in the couch and started having a little drink, I could hear the music, but it was like 12D music going in my ears, and it was like, and everything I looked at, it was just pure rainbows, people moving around in rainbows, nothing else. And I couldn't move. I was stuck there till the morning. So
What? I mean, I smoked some of that stuff when I was younger. You know, when I dropped one acid tab. I've never done anything else. You know, I never took anything. No, no powder or any shit like that. You know.
No.
So, Shasta, what is Shasta saying? I had 4 LSD tabs with my buddy at Christmas Day. Do you want one? Or for the one I had many years ago, I was fucking hell. It was a bad old trip. I never want to see another one in my fucking life. Sounds like me, Ricky. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, is that Mr. Beautiful Blues there now? Laugh now, cry later. Oh, I said that was many moons ago, many moons ago. But yeah, we always had a bit of black or a bit of gold, you know, and that's where we got.
And you could actually see the red seal on it and the gold seal on it, couldn't you?
He's yeah, but it's been you know, you just put it in the flame, just just crinkle it, just rub it off into the tobacco, then and roll him up and away to go, like, you know. Yeah, it's good. It was good stuff. So
it's like I said to talking about all that, like weed and that. I said to Neo, I think it was like last week sometime. Like, it could have been a couple of days ago. So we started talking, because many people on the panel, when I was on Andy's and Neo was on there, they kept talking about me drinking. I said, well, what about you smoking?
Mm-hmm.
Right? You know, getting stoned and all that, and you can't be bothered. You're just lying around and like your laziness and,
mm-hmm.
you know, I mean, I'm always out walking, you know. So I said to Neo, I said, so what would the planet be like if people smoked marijuana and not drank alcohol? He said, it will be a better place. I said, what, walking around like fucking zombies or what?
It's just, I didn't realize.
I couldn't fathom that answer. And
I didn't realize that, AK, that he was paralyzed from the waist down. I didn't realize that till a couple of weeks ago. Like, you know, I thought he's always on his fucking bed. I didn't know he was, poor fucker, was paralyzed from the waist down.
Yeah, well, he apparently he's got some form of cancer and all that, and obviously he's paralyzed, but he can drive.
Yeah.
He's got a car.
Okay.
So he can. I don't know what kind of car it is, but it might be manufactured for someone who don't use their legs. But I think my personal view, I'm not calling him a liar, right? But I think he can do more than what he says. And it's like what Andy said the other day. I was pretty pissed off with what Andy said the other day. Do you want to hear what he said?
Go on.
I wish my carer was here so they can get a beer out of the fridge for me.
Oh.
Right? Now, he can go to the toilet or go and make a bacon sandwich or sausage sandwich, but he can't get a fucking beer out of the fridge. I mean, seriously, man. I mean, can you see my point now?
Yeah.
I mean, oh, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I wish my carers was there saying they can get a beer. I said to him, why don't you get off your ass and go and get a beer? I can't be bothered, because he's had too many bongs. So the world would be a better place. Get it?
He's always on a bong, and I've noticed that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so is Neo as well.
Yeah.
But that's up to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Say a life, say a life. They can do what they like. You know. It's the same.
Tyrone, earlier, I mentioned. I keep calling you Jamie. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I
Chris.
know it's Tyrone, right? So
Yeah.
I apologise for that.
That's all right. No problem.
Because
Don't worry about it.
Because I do go on so many panels, even starseeds get confused because of all the fucking conflict coming in from other people on panels and comments and all that. It's like,
I think everybody will just. The thing is, what I found out, the last year or so, is fuck them all, and just do your own thing. Just ignore everybody else,
Mm.
No matter what they say about you, or whoever speaks about you, just banter most of it, and you just brush it aside,
Yeah, I know. Well, that's one way of looking at it. But when you're on panels, right, on a certain panel, right, and then you got people on the panel and certain people on the panel read comments out, and basically they're slagging one person off. Mainly it's me all the time. I wonder why, but that's up to them. But do you know where I'm coming from?
Yeah, but I did say to you before, I've seen you go over, say, on the chubbies and get the arsehole ripped off you, but you still go back there.
Yeah, I know, because I'm still trying to help.
Right.
I can't help it.
Right, because, if somebody was doing that to me, there's no way I'd go on a fucking platform, I'd keep well away from there. But
so what is your advice to me?
Well, if you're getting ripped like that on a platform, don't go back there. Go somewhere else, somewhere where people, think you're worth talking to, and you're worth listening to. Like I said, I don't mind you at all. You can come here at any time. I don't mind you at all.
No, I know, mate. No, thank you for that. But see, that's the thing people don't understand. I go on many panels to try and help. But what they don't understand, I am helping, but they don't realise it yet. That's what I try to explain to Nathan.
All right. Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, it's fair enough.
I mean, what's the old saying? Rome wasn't built in a day.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah.
That's one of them. Yeah. But I only go where I think I think I'd be appreciated, when I can talk to like-minded people, If somebody is ripping the arsehole out of me, there's no way I'd go back there.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, Tyrone. I've never fell out with you. Well, not. I mean, obviously, people have words, but it's not like just slagging you off. You know what I mean?
No.
I'm not slagging you off about your
Yeah.
family or kids or anything like that. But a lot of people on panels do that because, and then when you leave, they say, "Oh, AK's rage quit," but it's not rage quitting. It's like, I can't listen to it no more.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Yeah, because it becomes repetitive. Is that the word? Repetitive.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hey, you're wrong with it, Vincent.
But
yeah,
anyway,
it's
sorry.
Just,
sorry.
Go on. Say what you're gonna say.
No, I mean, it's like I done a short live last night. Well, it might have been nearly 2 hours or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like AK versus AI, right? I just named it that. I don't know what made me name it that, but it was me speaking to AI on my app. Pi.
Yeah.
Right? I was asking it certain questions, not to try and trick it. I just wanted to know some truths and the way PI works, because I think PI is better than you get Alexa, Gemini, Google, and all that.
Yeah. But I mean, it's just I don't know what to say. But I'm just particular the way I associate with you, I mean, I've got some good friends on you, I've got some associates on you, and but I wouldn't go where when people take a piss. That's all I'm saying,
Mm.
What was I going to say? I was going to ask you a question. It's gone up my fucking head now. Fucking going a bit too lally in my old age, yeah. But no, I mean, you do what you think is best for you, AKS, and same to everyone. Do what you think is best for them. And I said it before many times. I'm not going to fall. If I'm talking to you and I'm talking to somebody else, and I'm say friendly with the pair of you, and you falling out, I ain't going to get involved in your argument, because when you two make up, then you might fucking turn on me, say, and I'll be the fucking outcast, So if two people are arguing and you get on with, just leave them sort themselves out. Simple. Don't get involved.
Yeah, but
it can't be any easier than that.
Yeah, well, I agree, but that's the thing. I don't want to fall out. I don't want to fall out with no one. But they start bringing stuff up. I mean, I won't back down. I might leave because, when you got 3 or 4 people on one panel against you, what is the point staying there?
Well, this is it. It's just you're not going to get anywhere, are you? You're going to be
exactly.
They're going to come at you from all sides. If there's one and you're arguing with one on a panel, fair enough, or whatever. Or there's 2 and you got a disagreement with them 2, fair enough. But when you've got a pile of them, couldn't you? Nothing you can do, is there? I mean, some panels you won't get a word in. They'll just shout over the top of you until they had their way. I'm got another guest coming up here. Yeah, Vincent, is that you?
Big Daddy Vega.
Big Daddy Vega. How are you doing, Vincent?
I'm good, thank you, Tyrone. How's that leg?
Oh, it's on the mend. It's on the mend.
Good to hear. Hey, Kay, I mean, if I can give you some advice, I've struggled for friends through my life. Good, solid, good friends. Maybe you're trying too hard. Maybe you're going a bit too far and scaring them off. This whole talk about the mystical stuff. It might be a bit scary for people at the start.
Why?
That's all I'm saying. Well, it's quite heavy. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Before you came along, I'd never heard the term starseed. And if somebody in the street had said, "Oh, I'm a starseed," I'd just walk past. I wouldn't have engaged in any conversation. There's clearly fuck all in it. I mean, you believe what you want, but there's nothing in it for me there. So I'd have just dismissed it. And I think that's probably going to be the case with a lot of people. But you have certain skills that us mere mortals cannot do. I mean, you can do interplanetary travel. You could go to a planet of your choosing and make good friends there. And if they're there at that planet, they're going to know who you are, what you stand for. So my question would be, surely you've got a bunch of like-minded men who are sort of right up your street, so to speak. When you go to a certain planet, they'd be on Uranus,
Here we go.
And
here we go. This is exactly what I
said. Shared experiences. Come on, AK, you know this.
See what I mean, Tyrone? This is what I'm talking about. I mean, Vega in the past, you just nothing but slagged me off in the past.
Oh, it's very unfair of you to say that.
No,
AK.
well, you did. Or can't you remember?
No.
Well, exactly.
Very unfair of you to state that without any evidence or substance to your argument.
Evidence.
I mean, I'm known as one of the kindest people around here, AK. So you talking like that is not going to wash in this chat. I'm telling you now. It's not going to wash.
Yeah. All right.
They compare me to fucking Gandhi around here, They do. Mother Teresa. I like the Mother Teresa of YouTube, one of them said once. Honestly. Like the Nelson Mandela of the panels. I get all this, AK. Get all this.
What, in comments?
Yeah, in comments, on panels, in chats,
comments,
emails.
Yeah.
You know.
Believe the comments.
But, I mean, be honest. I've never been to Uranus, have I? Maybe that's why you don't like me, AK. I've never got close to Uranus, and that's probably why you dislike me.
This is what I'm talking about, Tyrone.
Well,
just saying.
Vincent is like, he's a wind-up merchant, you know that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Obviously.
He can't help himself.
He's not doing a good job of it, though, is he?
He can't help himself.
Oh, I don't know, AK. Got myself laughing.
Yeah.
Vincent, can I ask you if the peace pipe is still being smoked with the Ubers, or are you back to square one?
I don't think we came to any resolution. Ubers is Ubers. I mean, if you saw him the other night, he was coming on to Jamie's, having a dig at somebody, coming on to somebody else. The man's just a bit of mess. So no, I cannot foresee any sort of resolution with Ubers.
One of the things I've noticed he does. Sorry, Vincent. One of the things I've noticed he does all the time lately is ask the host, can they play the video of him in London, or can they play the video of him in, can they put this
you know why? Wants to double his views. He's got one fucking view on it, and that was his mother. Under duress.
He's got a couple of thousand subs, hasn't he?
I don't know.
But I just asked him a question in Jamie's the other night, but he didn't answer me. Just wish me best, my leg get better and all this business. Fair play, give him credit, but I asked him why he came under Gypsy Dave's with the IRA mask on, you know?
Yeah. That's right. He was asking Jamie why are you here on Gypsy Dave's. He was asking Gypsy Dave, why don't you ever... He's just he's a shit stirrer. The man in his 60s. And he's just a shit stirrer. So I can't deal with that. So no, I mean, he'd have to go to quite some... Now, don't you get excited at this sentence, AK. Ubers would have to go to quite some length to right the wrongs, so to speak.
But
have you ever seen Ubers around Uranus, AK? He seems like he might be a starseed. Have you ever had Ubers around Uranus?
I had a laugh. I've seen the clip of Yogi's clip now when he's on with Dave. Let me see if this is Esselt. Let me see. I gotta put this banner up. See if it is Esseltine. Hey.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Hello. It's me, Ty.
I got you. I got you.
Hi,
yeah.
Hi, Vince.
Hey. I was just about to tell Tyrone off and say it's not Heseltine, but it's written there. Hey, Heisey, how you doing, man? Merry Christmas to you, sir. Merry Christmas, one and all, and hope you're resting well.
Yes, thank you. Too much rest, to be honest.
Not enough. Not possible.
Well, to be honest, since I've retired, semi-retired, because I still keep my hand in with a few things, but not physically. But I'm not lazy because I'm always doing things, but. I did enjoy just chilling out over the last few days.
Don't you think every day seems to be the same day when you've retired, It all molds into one, There's no
Not while there's cocaine and prostitutes, Tyrone.
It's not Saturday, Sunday. You don't look forward to the weekend. And the weekend, every day is the weekend,
Sunday. That's what I say to my friends. I always go, I can't remember what day it is, but it's Sunday. Every day is Sunday.
It's true. It's true.
Hello to AK. Hello, AK. I thought I'd come and save you.
No, that's all right. I don't need to save you. I'm just lighting an incense. That's all.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh, I don't like that stuff. Stinks, doesn't it?
I find it interesting, and I've probably made some comments in the past when you've been on, but you've not seen them. But I do find it. I'm going to try and do it differently. I'll try not to mention you. I won't mention Uranus. I've just said it again. Sorry. But. I try and look at it this way, okay? You seem a nice guy. You're older than I thought. You've lived life. I know from what you said of how it happened and the brain injury, and I can relate. So I'm trying to
Who said it was a brain injury?
Well, okay then. You had an experience coma-wise, and
yeah, well, it wasn't a brain injury. Carry on.
It's death. I think that's the main thing. Yeah. Now I have also experienced that on 2 occasions with what happened to me, and all I can say is I felt in a very peaceful place. I did hear things, but there is scientific reasons for that, because the chemicals in your brain, particularly with brain injuries, traumatic brain injuries.
Sorry, you said scientific. What are you talking about? Scientists on this planet?
Well, yeah, I only live on this.
Are there
planet.
any scientists around Uranus?
Okay. Anyway, carry on.
Yeah. So basically, like, say, for instance, whether it's a coma, that's still trauma. Okay, I'm not saying it, but I think from what you said, mine was different. Mine was a lot of physical injury. Yeah, but what it does is, either way, it produces certain chemicals. It's like when you severely cut yourself, you look at the blood, you feel the pain, you might be screaming or whatever, but eventually the pain goes because your body produces heroines almost. Anyway,
but I wasn't cut.
No, okay, but you had a trauma. You had a trauma because you died, yeah? Yeah, so your brain partially...
Death trauma. It's called death trauma.
Yeah. That's right, yeah. So you
know, when your heart stops.
Stops, yeah. And then did your brain stop for how long? Do you know?
Well,
for the last 40 years, Heisenberg.
Yeah, well, that's what I did wonder, but I'm not going to go down that.
I can't get a word in edgeways again. So
go on then. So
I was in the hospital for 6.5 hours. During that process, that's when my heart stopped and I died.
As in organ dead?
Yes.
Yeah, and do you know how long that was for?
No.
Till the alcohol and the cheap drugs wore off.
What do
you mean cheap drugs?
Well, you've told us all, AK. Let's not beat about the bush.
What do you mean cheap drugs?
Well, you told us you had an alcoholic drug episode, and that led to the transformation. It's not that difficult, AK. I know it's difficult for you to add that element now, but in the early days, you were more than happy to share with us. You were a chronic alcoholic.
Did you know that?
A chronic drug addict,
Did you know
taking psychiatric drugs as well, and you chomped the lot.
What do you mean psychiatric drugs? Tramadol is a painkiller, isn't it?
Tramadol is a psychiatric drug when mixed with alcohol and various other substances.
I never said
well, there we go. Don't tell me it's not.
Right, but at the time, I didn't know, did I? And then I collapsed.
Well, so you're admitting. Okay, so let's move on. You had an alcoholic drug episode. Self-inflicted.
So listen, Vega, I've got a lot to say. You got a lot to say, right?
Go ahead, my friend.
If I collapsed, right, and I woke up, and then I became a different person, what does that mean?
You're an idiot. Well, you're not doing anything unique. Right. A lot of people, unfortunately, find themselves in a position where alcohol becomes all overpowering, all-consuming. The drugs do as well, and unfortunately, there's got to be a buffer. There's got to be a stop, and everyone comes to this well, not all of them, but quite a lot of them come to this crashing stop, and that's what happened to you, AK. I mean, I'm not ribbing you for it. How do I even try to understand? I've never been like that. But what I'm saying is, be honest to us. Be honest to yourself. It's important.
So, Vega, this happened 11.5 years ago, going on 12 years now, right?
Yeah.
So, have I made the whole story up?
Well, maybe not.
Joke? Why am I still... Why... I don't take no
I think
medication.
You have... Hang on, AK. You asked me a question. You made a pause. Let me just answer. I'm not as quick as you. So I think what you do is you create a lot of cope around the whole thing, and you add elements which you find more more palatable. That's the long and the short of it. And this is something that it's the sort of the trait of an addict is to say, well, I don't really need it.
Addict about
I
what?
just do it this one time,
Addict
and it's
about
that
what?
cope
What do you
element
mean addict?
that gets them to the end eventually. I mean,
No,
it
what do
works
you
in
mean
the end
addict?
because it at least shows progress. AK, and again, it's something you're
You
also
don't
not
realise
willing to
what?
recognise that you have progressed,
No, but Vega,
you
you
won't
do not
admit
realise
the
what
basic,
the purpose you
fundamental
are on this planet
facts
and what
of
is
the
the
story.
reason.
And that's denial, and denial is a terrible thing when it comes
Yeah, and
to
denial
addiction.
is what you're listening to now from your
Well,
voice.
I'm not the one being
No, I never
discussed,
said you
in
was,
fairness.
but you are in denial.
Well, there's nothing really I need to be in denial for.
Vincent,
That's
can
okay.
JPM's put something there? People have died, come back to life and can speak fluent Mandarin, so why can't someone come back as something else?
Yes, right. Okay, I'm coming to that. That's where I was trying to come to. But it's like it's like not the nice and nasty, but good cop, bad cop. This because Vincent's fucking totally brutally honest and to the point, like he always is. And I'm trying to do it in a nice, polite way.
You're a better man than I am, Heis.
Oh, I don't know about that, but no. So basically, you don't know how long you was unconscious for. Well, no, not unconscious, but that's 6 hours, I believe. Is that right?
6 hours.
Yeah. So it's not a long coma, but I'm not dissing it because it can still.
I never said it was a coma.
Oh well, okay, all right. You okay? Whatever it was made you pass out. So you don't know how long your brain was starved of blood and oxygen and so on, yeah.
No.
But what I'm say is, so let's move on past that point. Any trauma like that, like I said, can cause things to happen with the brain. I don't know if you had a brain scan and what type you did.
Yes,
Do you know what type it was? Was you in there for nearly 2 hours like I was on the last one?
Well, it was in Glasgow. I went to a hospital, and I was the only one in the hospital, and I found that strange, and so I lied down, and I went in this machine, and it scanned my body from head to toe.
Yeah.
Then the results were fine. Okay. That was it.
That's not entirely true, though, AK, is it?
But that's not a brain scan. That's not a brain scan, is it? That's
you see, I had a brain scan.
No, it was a CT scan. Is that right?
Yeah.
CT.
Yeah.
I had a brain scan because the night I was rushed into hospital after my incident, of which I did die twice. So I know what that feels like, but you kind of don't. But you do. You have memories. But anyway, I've got brain trauma. But the scan they did, and because hospitals are hospitals, was to see if there's any severe bleeding. Okay.
Yeah.
Which there was more on the surface. It doesn't go into the center of the brain, and it doesn't map all the little fine veins, the ones that are the thickness of hair. So it was 18 months afterwards. It's nearly 4 years since my incident. But 18 months afterwards, my neurologist said to me, there's something not right. These certain things with the shakiness and the all different things, spasms, and it turns out that she sent me for another scan, but this one was long. I'm talking fluids, you name it. It was a couple of hours I was in there, and it scans your whole brain, and it literally does like a 3D map, and you can rotate it. It's fascinating. I already knew this, but to have it done on me. And it turns out right in the center of my brain, I'd got two damaged parts. One is called the globus pallidus, and the other one is called I have to try and relate things, basal ganglia. Now, those are both affecting lots of things. I mean, I'm not going to go into it. But I did notice afterwards all of my childhood memories came back. I kind of had them. They were in my subconscious. All my creative ideas that I've thought, I wonder if I do this and that and that. I'm not going to go into detail. And I've never been able to solve that problem. All of a sudden, I've been able to. So I get the fact that you suddenly go into, and like JPM, was it that mentioned, people wake up and they can play the piano. The truth behind that usually is they've been brought up with somebody that's played the piano. They've watched, they've subconsciously absorbed that information, which I have. Everybody does.
Right. Can I intervene there? And have you heard of an old soul?
We're going in spiritual things, are we now? Or...
No. Have you heard of an old soul? That's a simple question.
I feel it. I'm an old soul. I tell you what, you're the oldest at last now. Yeah, I tell you what, Vincent, you know, he's older than he makes out. I'm not going to say, but I think you're, what, nearly 50 now, aren't you, Vin?
Give over you.
It's on that. He's way past that.
Wait, it might sound.
Do you know what? I'm gonna fucking. I'm gonna give evidence to a lot of you. You think I'm gonna bloody 14-year-old child in my 60s? Jesus.
No, but you're not wise, are you?
Hang on, I'm sure he was 13 4 years ago. So
I'll be retired by the time I get to my 60s. I tell you, I'm fucking done with it.
Yeah, well, I'm 60 in January, literally. So, but I did retire at 40. That was always my goal, semi-retire.
But I'll take the compliment, Heist. What you mean is that I sound wiser than my years.
I know I'm older than you.
I know what you're saying.
I know I'm older than you, but I actually don't think there's a big difference between us.
Right.
So, when do you think I'll be 60?
You're 59 now, because I've just looked on the...
so, if I'm a Leo, when will I be 60?
Yeah, so your age is on the Starseed register.
Yeah.
Is that March? Must be your March? Is it April, May?
No. No.
Sorry, I was just trying to bring...
If I'm a Leo, right? Leo...
Yeah.
Get it?
Well, I don't know. I am...
66. When Star Trek was created, I wonder why.
Blog.
Well, I wonder why I've never watched Star Trek, Star Wars all the way through. I kind of know clips of it, but I've never ever watched it in my life. So maybe you'll bring back memories of these films that you've watched, and now you're thinking that it's coming from you. I'm trying to help you.
It's like a biting dog. Was you ever entered into Captain Kirk's captain's log? Okay. You ever any experience with the captain's log?
Vega, I'm not speaking to you no more.
You are. Give over. Give over.
No
so,
more.
Heisenberg, after your episode in the hospital, at which point did you realise you could travel to the moon indiscriminately?
Only on the YouTube. I do watch a lot of science programs, so I go to the moon quite often. I study all the, the 3i Atlas. I'm always constantly looking at that. But
I like that.
Yeah, I don't go to it. I had a friend actually. He was a bit radged as well. Sorry, I didn't mean that about you, AK. But he was ex-military, but he had got PTSD seriously, and I knew that he was a bit... I'm not friends with him anymore, I don't see him. But he was a bit drunk one night, and he was always making out he was going on secret missions and that, but he was retired, I think.
Right.
Thought he was James Bond, and I knew some stories as well, because when he had a Chinese delivered, the girlfriend at the time rung me and says, "He's fucking mad." I went, "I told you he was." She says, "He's just come back in and said, I've just had to defend us. The taxi driver had a gun," and it was PTSD. But anyway.
But does not define then that if you've had a traumatic experience, you can change things.
Yeah, but one day we were at my cottage and we got the fire going, and he had a couple of drinks, more than me. And I always was careful because he was one of them that never knew when to give up, and he started falling over and damaging things he didn't mean to. And I got guitars everywhere. So all of a sudden in this conversation, we were talking about science, planets, this. And he just looked at me straight in the face. He went, I've been to the moon. And I went, yeah. He did. He was, and I went, yeah. Well, I've heard of these secret NASA missions. You know, the Apollo, is it 21, 22, and all the conspiracies. But are you being serious, mate?
Do you believe his mate, AK?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you believe his mate been to the moon?
Yes, because I've been there. I've been to Mars.
I'm sorry, I can't hold it back anymore.
Have you ever been to Uranus? Okay.
No comment.
Say this. I mean, like you say, the traumatic experience gives you. If it's right what JPM is saying, that somebody woke up and I've seen it done before. Somebody spoke Welsh and they never spoke Welsh in their lives. You know, they woke up from a traumatic experience and he was speaking fluent Welsh. So
yeah,
how come? Let me see if this is Nathan. Just a minute now. Put my banner up now. I've got it. He said, "Right, Nathan, Nathan, Nathan." He's gone. Gone.
Wonder why.
I wonder why. But yeah, it's. I mean, people who have a traumatic experience, the brain does funny things, doesn't it? You know.
What other planets have you been to, AK? Could you name them?
No.
Have you been to Nibiru? Now, you won't know what planet Nibiru is because you won't know about spacey stuff like I do. More commonly known as Planet X. And it hides behind a second sun. I bet you didn't know that, did you?
I just said it before you said it.
You didn't know that, did you?
I just said it before you said it.
Have you been to Nibiru?
Tyrone, it's me.
Right,
Planet Martok. Vega visited Planet Martok about 32 years ago. Oh, and he had a whale of a time. And he got to sort of interact with the locals a little bit as well, the Desert Fox.
Did you?
I dethroned the butcher's daughter. Let me say that.
Yeah, I think he went past Uranus, though. I'm sure he did. Actually,
anyway, I'm going to leave now.
She wasn't used to being battered sausage.
AK, please stay.
I'm going to leave now, Tyrone.
AK, please stay a minute. Please stay. Let me just ask you one more question. Well, not a question, but can I just give you my...
I don't think I've ever heard AK so deflated in my life.
Listen, honestly, before you go, AK, please. Hi, Nathan. Sorry, let me just say this. You were mentioning earlier about being sick of the bullying, and you're going now, okay. So what I would like to do is just give you a little bit of advice, and this is like, you know, when I go on, like, I don't know, Torbs, Porky, and all them, they're talking about football. I don't follow football. I know about Nottingham Forest when I was younger, because I knew Brian Clough worked for his paste shop, but I don't follow it, okay. I used to follow Formula One. I don't. So when I go on those, I'll put them on in the background and I'll listen. But I never go on and go, oh, you fucking wankers, you talk, you know, all this, you don't believe in this. I never say anything about it. But what you're talking about, and you're now experiencing it, a lot of people on a percentage don't believe in the bullshit, right? And you're getting offended by it. So I'll just give you some advice. Stop talking about it and talk about something else, and then you get so much back. I can't be any more serious.
Is that it?
Yep.
Okay.
Strong advice there, AK.
Well, may as well stay, AK. Don't, you know.
We want to understand.
But you can't understand.
For fuck's sake, Vincent, you're such a condescending cunt.
I hate Christmas, because I end up being on a fucking panel with Nathan and I have to pretend I like him for a few fucking days. I can't say all until the new year, Tyrone. It's painful.
Nathan likes me now. He's unblocked me.
Oh, I won't last, Tysel.
You're on this as well, Vega.
I think that there was a bet. Somebody had a bet on the platform. How long would it last, Nathan? To be honest, there.
No, I've decided there's only one person banned, and that's Ginge, because I felt like it, but everybody else though.
I don't really know, but I did like it because I can take the piss out of you again, but I was quite mild. You called yourself a knob quite a few times, and who was on there? There was Cy and AJ, and I just put, what was it? Was it 3 morons on a live or something like that on the same live?
Yeah, there's 3 morons on there, aren't there?
Or was it not?
I'm sorry about that. Sorry,
you did say that you've gone to fucking Mars. Since when?
Parker was saying you banned him as well, Ginger. You Ginger Melt.
No,
so,
actually, he's unbanned, but I just can't see him.
Oh, you're unbanned. Parker, you're unbanned, mate.
Yeah, but if he comes in calling me Granny Groom, he'll be sorted out by the mods.
What does he call you?
What?
What does he call you? What does Parker call you?
Granny Groomer, you fucking
Granny Groomer?
Yeah.
Why does he call you Granny Groomer?
Oh, fuck off, Vega.
You said it 3 times, though.
And what? Vega, fucking Vega, fucking Vega. Bite me, bitch. AK, you've got to learn how to deal with Vega.
Yeah, just sit back, AK, and watch Nathan effortlessly destroy me on a panel.
I don't come here to destroy you. I just don't really end up running off Vega from the likes of you, though. You condescending?
There we go. There's an admission.
Yeah.
Goodwill to all men, Nathan. Be nice. Have you ever been to Uranus, Nathan?
No, it sounds very, very shitty.
Yeah, he's been up some, but not.
Whose is that then? Oh, fuck.
Oh, he's gone. Best bit about this panel, he was.
Oh, I can't even hear fucking Vega.
Well, I think.
Result.
Oh, Nathan jumped off as well. Frightened them both off, Vincent.
Yeah, go on.
Away
with you.
I honestly, what I find with AK, I think, I'll just let him believe what he wants to be, and then I'll take him for what he is, You're
a very open man, Tyrone.
He's very polite, actually, very polite, Tyrone.
I don't want to condone him for what he believes in, so...
No, do you not want to question those things like I did? And Vincent.
Well, if you believe them, you question them. If you don't believe them, then you don't bother asking questions.
When was he saying about bullying Heisenberg? Has he not heard how he goes and talks to everyone?
Yeah,
fucking idiots.
I've been listening from the start, and I've listened to him many a times, and I've wanted to say a few things about this trauma experience, which I've tried to explain as best I can, and then I switched it to the likes of, you're not interested, you switch off, but you don't sort of keep going on about it like, I don't know, a subject.
Everybody watch Let's. He likes to go on about people's Mrs. Lady parts.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that side.
Well, he does. He does. But anyway.
I mean, there's a new year coming up when you just bear the hatchet with Let's and get up and move on, just get over it, move on.
Huh?
I said the new year's coming. Why don't you just bury the hatchet with Let's and move on? Just don't bother attacking one another.
Oh, he's going off Tyrone in a couple of days, hasn't he? Gone told you? He made a special announcement. He's leaving YouTube. He's leaving, supposedly. Apparently.
Well, I said that once and come back. So
apparently, we're all bitches on here, and he's
He's just said, Les just said his banter and his view on me. So there you go. So Vincent, how was it last night? And what was you on Jamie's last night?
I think it was. Yeah, we had a bit of a sing-song. It was great. No arguing. A little bit of a sort of an upbeat quiz and sing-song. It was very good. Movies quiz. It was very enjoyable. Yeah.
I've got to ask you this. What do you think of the Bakes award ceremony, the Burks?
I didn't catch any of it. I reckon I got an award. I must have been in line for an award on that.
I don't think you were mentioned. I think it was only so-called auditors that were mentioned. You know.
Oh, okay.
But Jamie was mentioned as well. I think DJ was mentioned. I think BBA was mentioned, and a few others as well. But
let's be honest. Their thoughts, feelings, and political persuasions aren't really taken very seriously around here. So I wouldn't put too much credibility in them.
Do you think, like the rest of us, think it's all for clicks and views?
Well, I don't know what they're trying to propagate. They know and realise how unpopular they are. You know, they used to, Niggy anyway, used to come on all the panels, and I think he had a reasonable time. Me and him clashed for some reason. I wasn't solely responsible for that. His views and sort of extremist sort of opinions would have triggered me. And I like that. I like that a lot, but people can't handle the way I sort of can sort of approach people in a fair way. But I don't think people can handle it. Not an adult world around here in most parts. I'm fairly sure Niggy misses the interactions that he had with a lot of us, but it's all now just to propagate their own left-wing views. And whether Niggy's doing it to bring JOJ in more, because I know they're only recently reunited in a large way, and Niggy had little or nothing to do with JOJ growing up, so that may well there may well be some overcompensation.
Do you know that for a fact, or is that
no, it's true. Yeah, Niggy's an alcoholic fucking bum that's never cared for anything in its life. I mean, how's he gonna look after a child, Nathan? Be honest.
Well, I didn't know that he was an alcoholic, Vincent. If that's true.
Yeah, you have to listen. You have to. The benefit of this community is the longer you're here, the more rounded an image you have of people.
Out of any of those two, I would say JOJ was probably more the alcoholic, even though he seems always sober.
He has more of a history with recreational
Nathan,
drugs.
He's high on his ego, that fella. He's not an alcoholic. He's high on his ego.
No,
you know?
Do you know what? He's not even. Do you know what? He's not even a fucking lefty. He's just
Well,
arrogant swat.
Well, there are a small element of people in the world that I've always regarded with distaste. They're acutely aware that they have no ability to change the world. So what they will do is they will try to do it through force and political movement, and that's all the left is. You know, they want to live this free existence where they can sort of have all of their beliefs forced onto other people, plus as well live a sort of a work-free life. That's generally the long and the short.
All right, then, very good. My question to you is then, if you was the prime minister, would you get rid of the benefit system altogether and get all
I
the
would
people
scrap
who,
welfare immediately, Nathan. I would.
you? So what about all the people who can't generally actually work because
you'd find yourselves working very quickly or be hungry. It's as simple as that.
You kind of are sounding a bit like what you just going to describe them, really, aren't you?
Well, no, not really. I'm gonna change the world for the better, Nathan. You watch.
Actually, I do believe in what Vincent said there about working, because even though I'm retired, I don't think I'll ever stop, and I've got my fingers in different pies in the knowledge I know.
In all honesty, though, that on the real level, though, Eisenberg, I'm going to be honest. Even if Vincent did, or if he even didn't get into being PM, they're going to go and they're trying to get rid of the benefits.
Oh, it's going, Nathan. It's going.
Yeah, but if you're
I'm going to be
the
off
signs
it before
are
it all
there.
goes. I'm going to be way off it before it all goes.
okay,
But then,
well,
there we go. You see.
if you're
Way off
disabled,
it.
if you're physically disabled, Nathan, right? Even like myself with a brain injury, and I am disabled, as in my legs don't work properly. I have knee braces, really good ones. If I go out, and various other things, I don't want to go into detail, but I'm still capable of earning money. The fact that I choose not to do it every day. If I get an old client that phones me and says, "Oh, can you design this for me, a new cable, this, that, and the other," I'll do it as long as the time's there and I can still earn money. So how can I put it? No matter what, or you could change.
I disagree, Gamer, but I'm not going to let you on, pal.
You could go online. You know, if you're in, you could go online and start being an eBay trader. You know what I mean? There's ways of doing things and making a living. So in some ways, I agree with Vega, but not in everything. He's a bit brutal, like he is.
Well, he is brutal, but that's why if you got this the skin thickness of AK, then you've got no fucking chance.
There are factories out there that employ disabled people. You know, there's factories for the blind. There's factories for people that's lost limbs. So that, I mean, what's it got to be that you don't work? You're not able to work. I mean, if you're totally, fucked up, I don't know, but there are places where you can work if you're blind or if you lost a limb. There are opportunities out there if you want it. If you don't want it, then it's down to the individual, I suppose. But if you want it, there are opportunities out there. And they will employ you because it's one of the things that the government have set in place for you. But I mean, I'm like Esseltine saying, when you are retired like myself, and he's sort of semi-retired, as he says, you have to find things to do to keep you occupied, whether it's doing gardening, or whether it's you've got a hobby, or like me now with the bowls and different things, with my fishing and that. You need something to keep moving and keep the brain working, Otherwise, you're fucked sooner than you think.
That's so true. I've just took up another hobby, right? I'm sitting here now with FPV camera modules and all the receivers and transmitters and this radio control car that I've been doing. And I'm doing an FPV system, if you know what that means. And then I'm going to have it on my cinema screen so I can drive it around. It's hilarious. I've got that new hobby. I think it's funny.
What computing system is it going to be? Arduino or?
No, I don't know if you know. I mean, this is all new in the last. I've known about it for a long time, and I've got various things and drones. But I thought I'm going to build one myself, because I'm getting better, steadier. I've got ways of soldering, which I couldn't do a couple of years ago because my hands shake so much. Anyway, so I've actually sent me two, and I've only ordered one. Yeah, and I ordered a few other bits, like the receiver. Where's that? That's in this little.
My son starts. He's in Eastern Europe. They do a 2-stage for secondary school, and he starts his new big school. He's got to get a bus into school every morning. It's like 45 minutes now, as opposed to just across the road. So he's a bit gutted about that, but he's just about to start automation, robotics, electrical engineering, and another one as sort of extra sort of lessons, So I've just bought a busload of Arduino kit. Pretty much every module known to man. Raspberry Pi, again, all the modules, sensors, and so on, and a tank robot kit, autonomous tank robot kit with sort of spatial awareness, radar awareness, sort of heat a smell and kind of not so much smell, but sort of, and yeah. Oh God! So he's looking forward to getting hold of that, and it's amazing. Some of the kit is amazing, all from China, and so well priced as well.
And this is where I find it fascinating, Vince, because when I was doing electronics, I never stopped. I've been doing it since I was a child, like 7. And all of a sudden, because of my course for 20 years since I started the business, the technology, I'm shocked.
Leaps and bounds. It's incredible.
Oh. Like you can get these mini orders only serve a certain purpose.
Yeah. There's one called the ESP32, which I've ordered quite a few of. They're so cheap, but they're something like 454 times more powerful in terms of processing than your standard Arduino chip. It has integrated Wi-Fi, integrated Bluetooth, integrated all, and it's the size of a very small postage stamp.
Tyrone, can you go and put Parquar's last comment up, please?
Where is it? Have I passed this one? Let's go look. Yeah, what's Parquar say?
When
I will go that one there. When I will go.
All right. Parquar. When did I ever go and say I was disabled? Huh? Didn't go and say I was disabled at all. I was talking about disabled people and benefits. Didn't go and say at one point I was disabled at all, you dopey cunts.
Are you fully abled, Nathan?
No, not fully at the moment. Not fully.
What does that suggest then?
She's got a back problem.
No, a back problem trying to get all sorted out, but you know, as I said, won't be on benefits forever. I can see what's all coming. Don't want to
give us a date.
Oh, fuck off, you cheeky cunt.
saves us all ringing the Shepherd's Bush Dole office every fucking day.
There you go. Maybe I should go and ring up your offshore accounts and ask them how much money you've got in there.
Yeah, if you can speak Russian or Czech, Nathan, you've got a good chance of getting across to them.
Fucking cheeky cunt. You got no leg to go and stand on about fucking question any cunt about benefits.
No, of course not.
Yeah,
Now we've gone back to the subject of benefits. Yeah, we were on about that, and I said like I kind of am not quite as brutal as Vince, but I don't think that if you've got, I don't know, what was the new rules on is it PIP? If you've got an eating disorder, or if you've got this or that, you need a car so you can go and get your biscuits. It is basically rules that you can get
what biscuits would they be, Heisenberg?
With what? Sorry.
What biscuits would they be?
I don't know. I'm not going to say it, but the ginger, but I'm not going to say the other bit. The ones where you do the whole. I'm not going to say.
Would a nice ginger ring do it? A cup of tea.
Now, Vega, there is no need to start being a cunt. We're getting on so well.
So the point of coming to, without going into any sort of financials,
Eisenberg, can you just not go and drill holes though in the biscuits again the live stream?
He dedicated 3 hours to that. You shut your mouth. You appreciate what that man did.
Eisenberg, could you imagine? Listen, those biscuits made to be biscuits, but they got fucking feelings, and they're meant to go in your mouth.
Well. Hang on, are you saying do it again, did you say?
No. You're meant to eat the fucking biscuits, not drill holes for the cunts.
Oh, don't tell me not to do something. Oh, please. That's the worst thing you can say.
Alright then, so does that mean I go and get a drill? I've got to go and screenshot your face, alright? Yeah, print it out and then go and drill holes for your face. Alright, then I'll go and do that.
Yeah, you can do that by all means,
I'll do that on a live stream so nobody can see.
Yeah. So on the benefits, right, without going into detail about everyone's financial position, I've known of circumstances, particularly recently with my elderly family, going back when I had grandparents, they died. One grandparents, both worked, all worked. One on my mum's side lived in a council house, didn't claim benefits, but my granddad worked and my grandma just produced lots of babies and was the mum, like, you know. On the other side, my grandma and granddad worked. My granddad bought a house in the 70s, which was kind of not, you know, and as he would say, because he pronounced words as they were spelt, he says, "I'm getting a mortgage," and I remember that as a kid. And but the thing is, we're in a different world now, and all the rest of it. But what I'm annoyed about now is the system is so easy to get benefits, and that's what I don't agree with. Because if you're what's called self-sufficient, now I took a personal pension out at the age of 18, something unheard of then. I was encouraged into it in the industry I went into, which is what I ended up in. And I tell you what, it was the best thing I ever did. Because, yeah, and what it is, I didn't know this, but a lot of people said to me, "Oh, you need to claim this after what happened to me because you can't work now." Well, not in what I was doing, but I can still do stuff, and I will never stop doing stuff. But what I'm saying is, the truth of the reality is, if you've worked all your life and you've had a company and you've paid national insurance for all your employees and all the other bits, VAT, you're no different to anyone else, other than if you've got over £3,000, I think it is, you're classed as self-sufficient. So, like my uncle that's recently was in a home, my uncle died, it was costing him, I think, between £6,000 a month in a home. But he had over £500,000. I was shocked. And my mum just recently said, it's all going, because it's just, they're just taking it all, and then he'll get paid. If you're like my other grandma and granddad, they had a bit of money, but they worked hard. My granddad worked till he was in his 80s, lost his leg through too much smoking and all that, but still lived till he was 86. And then he was in the same home as my other grandma and granddad, but theirs was being paid for.
Yeah.
That's the way I've experienced life. And in a way, that's why I don't want to work too much now, because I've even took a quarter off my private before the government changed the rules on tax-free allowances. And I think a lot of people are doing that with private pensions early now.
Yeah,
I think. Yep.
I think it's fucking disgusting that they're taxing pensioners. The pensioners have paid tax all their lives to get their private pensions, and then they tax them when they get their pensions. It's fucking disgusting.
Labour are still going after it, aren't they?
Yeah.
Same with farmers, all of that. You know, I know a lot of farmers.
No, they've done a U-turn on the thing to do with the farmers recently because of all that.
Partial U-turn, wasn't it? A partial U-turn. You know.
Was it a partial U-turn?
I think it's going to get a lot worse before it gets any better. You know, so if it gets any better,
hold on. All right, what's the agenda? You're forgetting what's the agenda. You will have nothing, can be happy. Is that not ringing any bells?
Only if you want to be like that.
Well,
I think if you can ask a lot of people, I think that some people have got nothing and they're very happy, you know. So it depends on the person, I suppose.
They're trying to ring everybody where they fucking can.
Well, yeah, but what you have to do is fight that in a different way. You're younger, Nathan, and what you have to do is not be a rule breaker, but a rule bender, okay? And everything that they're trying to push in your way, work-wise, everything, just think of a way around it.
Eisenberg, I'm 31 years old. I've been through it. I've viewed it to see what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, but not fully. You haven't. I'm sorry, but you haven't.
Eisenberg, I mean, there's two different opinions here on what you think and what I think.
Yeah, I do agree.
I suppose at the end of the day, life is what you make it, isn't it? I mean, you could have fuck all. It all depends how you want to live your life, I suppose. You know.
Well,
I'm fortunate. I'm like Eisenberg. I'm fortunate. I took out a pension as well when I was very young. You know, I worked for 40 odd years till I was 60. You know, started school, left school at 15, went straight into work. Didn't pay any pension then. But when I got with the job I finished with, I was paying a pension straight away. You know, and luckily for me, the company would match whatever I put in. They would match. You know.
That's right.
It's quite a good scheme, and my wife is exactly the same, you know. So every month they're on a good wage, like.
Did you have the chance, Ty, to opt out of the state pension, but you still do get one, even if you've done that? You know that.
Yeah. But no, I didn't opt out. No, I know one of my friends opted out, and he was sorry after.
Was he? Why was that? Because I opted out, so I'm not worried about
it. I've got a quick question here. All right, this is going to raise eyebrows. What does everybody think of the digital ID?
Crap. Never happen. It'll never happen. Don't even worry about it. It won't happen.
It won't, Eisenberg. It won't happen. It won't. Those businesses that have gone and closed down because the workers refused to sign up to it.
Yeah, and also a lot of the software companies that they were hoping to use have rejected the government, so they've come clean.
Yeah, it's not going to work. I'll tell you what. Do you know people going on about people who aren't working and all that? Now, some people need to remember something, all right? Now, there's people who are on benefits who can't work, but just remember this, people. So, while they're trying to implement this digital ID, all right, a business can close down just like that, and it's been proven because if someone Curry's, for instance, if the government orders for fucking Curry's, all right, to basically get all their workers to sign up to digital ID or consent to it, otherwise they get fined a big amount of money and half the people leave, that business gets shut down. It's happened already.
Yeah. But the thing is, the government, when you see all the auditors going out, I've said this a while, I'm not dissing anybody that's got audit in the name, but they're not really auditing because usually the main percentage of the actual word or audit is financial, right? You have an auditor when you've done your accounts and they audit it. You should really have a tax practitioner, but what needs doing is the governments need auditing, and I think that's starting to finally happen with freedom of lots of people and YouTubers filing freedom of information and then analysing it and realising that actually the government's accounts, they can't itemise what they've spent on what. Some they can, some they can't. The whole thing is a shambles. And whatever, as what I've experienced in life, whenever there's these changes and mergers in government, it's like a new business selling to a new company. Often they fail if it's the wrong person because the heart and soul of that business has gone. The person that created it has gone.
You're talking about auditing. I've noticed just quite recently is that there's a lot of auditors on YouTube who have got tremendously big egos now.
Yeah.
Because they've built traction. I'm not going to go and say no names, but
Well, yeah. I don't think they're making money because they don't get monetized. They get donations, I'm sure, on life. But going back to the FPV, Vince and everyone, what do you think of this? I think people like, what's that comedian auditor? Is it LP, the one that dressed up as a nun and goes room 22? What's his name?
What's his name?
Parker. Sorry,
Parker. Anyway, I do find but basically, he needs an FPV remote control car with a camera. He can sit there like he was on last night, just parked his car and there were flashing torches. He could get into the building with an FPV cheap version. I think it'd be brilliant. I reckon all the auditors get one of them and go round, zooming round, and then put it on the live stream. It's possible.
Sorry, Heisenberg. Parkour, I'm finding you awfully amusing in this chat because you seem to know more about my fucking life than I do.
Hey, Mickey Mouse, mate.
Where is Parkour wrong, Nathan? Point out where he's wrong when he
Who
describes
was fucking
you.
talking to you, you fucking pleb?
Well, point out where he's wrong, Nathan.
I don't know who
He's wrong with fucking everything, you can. Don't you?
Well,
fucking
give
go
us
there.
Give us the specifics,
I don't
please.
have to give you fuck all, Vega.
Yeah, because he's spot on with his assumption of who you are.
Have no leg to fucking stand.
I am.
He's spot on
For
with
a man
you.
who's been fucking tax dodging, you know fuck all.
I don't tax dodge. I don't pay tax in this country, Nathan. Do you not understand
you
that?
admitted to your offshore account, so fuck
I pay tax in other countries, Nathan.
In other countries.
Do you know what I refuse to do, Nathan?
Do
you know what I refuse to do, Nathan? Keep any
jobless
jobless fucking bum in any style of lifestyle in this country.
There you go again, Vega. So
it's not that hard. I paid income tax
benefits.
Personally in this country for many years. As soon as I decided not to do so, it was the best thing I ever did.
On benefits then is a jobless bum.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Really? Well, then you're technically a bum because you don't pay no fucking tax.
Oh yeah, I'm living off benefits, Nathan. There's no reason why a man of all things, let's not even get to the woman. There's no reason why a man shouldn't work.
About people in this
Where's your pride? Where's your dignity? Where's the legacy that you're gonna leave in the world, Nathan? Where's the legacy that you're gonna leave? If you would work for a living, you'd probably be the proud father of 3 little ginger children now, raising a beautiful family and a beautiful life, and have pride and dignity to boot. But no.
Are you proud of yourself?
Absolutely not.
For tax dodging? Are you proud of yourself for tax dodging?
Stop tax dodging.
It is fucking.
You're a very stupid man if you think that.
Would you go call it the name? Being smart.
Would you say McDonald's tax dodge?
No, we're talking about you, Vega. We're talking
well,
about
you haven't got the brain to capacitate what I'm going to try to get you to understand.
No, there's no understanding you and your tax dodging apart from
I can explain it to you. What I find impossible is being able to understand it for you. It's not illegal, you thick cunt.
Tax dodging is illegal, you cunt.
Christ.
And definitely for someone like you, offshore accounts. Why is everybody having a go at fucking David Cameron?
I contribute quite handsomely, Nathan. I bet I concentrate quite handsomely compared to your fucking yearly benefit fucking
Do you remember
grab
David Cameron?
To a country where my son will benefit. Do you understand that, Nathan?
You're in the UK, but you pay your tax.
How do you know I'm in the UK?
Right, where are you in the world, Vega?
How do you know I'm in the UK, Nathan?
Well, where are you then, Vega? Come on. I'm in London.
No business of yours, Nathan.
Fuck off, Vega.
On Uranus, Nathan.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I'm on the moon right now having a rest.
He's been in Peter Pope's anus a couple of times, haven't you, Vega?
Didn't you
defend Peter Pope after he told us he was a rapist? No, defend Peter Pope.
Vega, are you talking about a certain fucking recording? Heisenberg, just that the question. Yeah. Where are the other parts of that recording, hey, Heisenberg? This one on this topic.
I tell you what, I played all the good.
Where are the listen, Heisenberg, not fucking good enough. All right, come on, Heisenberg. We want the rest of the recording, not just the chosen bit that you have chosen to pull out of thin air that you had for all those fucking months. And you
we understand
yourself.
Why you identify with the
real,
scumbags, Nathan.
The relevant fucking
because you know your place.
Didn't ya? Hey, Heisenberg, you probably fucking AI though, didn't ya?
No. You listen, I've heard all your comments on your lives because that's all I could do about that. I heard the one the other day when you thought you didn't use wrong but a bad person or something, and it was all about revenge on him because I don't like the man. Now, this is a bit of a...
That's what you said, though. You said you didn't like him yourself.
So answer this question then, psychologically, Nathan, because these two questions have been asked a lot, and I've answered them all multiple times. The time it took for that to come out, lots of reasons. I'm not going to go into them now because it's too many, because I never listened to the 3.5 hour one. Like I said, in summary, I'd already got what I needed. He'd said it again about the BBA situation. However, because of what he was doing with threats to someone, I can't even remember a name, I decided to listen to it after all that time. And then I found that...
Who was he threatening? Who was he threatening?
What do you mean? Sorry, what?
You said he was threatening a female. Who was he threatening?
Oh, on live when I put that on Gypsy Dave's, because I can even prove it because
he was. What did he go and say to be so threatening and commenting on Eisenberg?
No, listen, I can even prove it because there are two.
Are you talking about Shay?
Yeah, something like that.
No, he didn't threaten her. He said he was going to go and stay outside her house and wait for Gypsy Dave to turn up.
And he doesn't strike you as sinister, you dickhead.
Heisenberg, he didn't threaten her. He said he was going to wait outside her house.
And this doesn't strike you as sinister, you fucking numpty.
Oh, shut up, you silly old cunt. You stuck-up fucking...
An old man with mental illness outside a vulnerable woman's house waiting, Nathan.
Listen, he didn't
Is this normal behaviour for you? It may be from the shithole fucking upbringing that you have.
Shithole upbringing? You know about my upbringing now, Vega. You seem to know a lot about my upbringing.
Well, we've seen your houses, Nathan. We've seen your mother's house and we've seen yours.
Really?
It's like an episode of Steptoe and Son.
And Vega, we have. Yours, then?
It's like an episode of Steptoe and Son.
Hey, Vega. You're all alone, so lonely, because you got no body of your own.
Can I get to the end of this bit, right?
Oh, I want to swap lives with Nathan, please. Please let me swap lives with Nathan.
Can I just listen to Dave a minute, please? Dave?
Let me you're accusing me.
Yeah, listen, you of nothing.
I got you. No, you sound better. Yeah.
What have I gone and accused you of?
Good afternoon, panel. Good afternoon, chat.
Hey, Dave.
Hello, Dave. What have I gone and accused you of, Heisenberg? You said that he went and threatened the woman, and then you went and said about Shay. I was saying he didn't go and threaten her. From what I heard, he was waiting outside her house for Gypsy Dave.
Right. Okay. Yes. Right. Can I finish what I'm saying? Hi, Gypsy.
Go on, then.
Right. So you've either not heard it, because these are the two main questions, and I want to finish this because I want to get your thoughts on this, everybody, because I thought about this long and hard about those two questions. One is the time it took, and I've answered that. One, I was in Mongoland at the time recovering. And two, I'd solved the problem, and that last... there was only 2 ever recordings, even though I spoke to him on 4 occasions. But the last one, I'd switched off once he literally said the words, yes, I did it like this, and I planned, and I looked up the school, and so on and so on. So I was switched off. I'd been back from work. I was trying to make something. I'm just going, yeah. Right. You heard the conversation, because I played a good half an hour. But my question is, so they're the reasons why. So I then have proof
of the police.
Now this is where I won't answer, and I played a game with Ron on that. No offence, Ron, but he kept asking, and I never answered him. I just kept saying, "But have I not?" And I'm not going to answer whether I have or not, because there is stuff going on behind the scenes, and I'm not going to say anything. But let me tell you how I can prove that I had not listened to that 3-hour one. The fact that I couldn't stand his voice, right? Okay. But I got what I needed solved, and I never heard that at the time. Okay. So I actually, about a week before, I emailed, I think it was, 2 YouTubers that were up on the story. I don't know. I don't think Vincent was one of them, but there was a couple of people. And I said, I'm going to finally go through that because I've moved house, but it's all on my old computer. So I got my old computer going and I found it and I simply recorded it on a phone. Well, first of all, I listened to it all and then I listened and I found various bits that were disturbing, but nothing more than he'd said before. But when I played that, I thought, did I just fucking hear that? And so I literally had to play it a few times and a couple of times to friends. Then I emailed, I can't remember, but I did say in the chat on Gypsy Dave's, and I know he's here, I've got something, I found something now, and this proof that I said I would listen to it for the first time. So that's the reason. Now then, you reckon I did this because I don't like him, okay?
Hold on. No, hold on. You said all right. You was trying to go and catch him out. I remember you said that, Heisenberg.
No,
they were your own words.
BBA thing now. We're going back to BBA because he'd already said it to me, and I never.
No, you said that, Heisenberg, on my live stream.
Admitting again, and I never had to bring the subject up, so I never baited him, and that's the key. So let's go back to the two things. You think that I did it, and Sai said it as well.
No, you said it. You said that you was trying to catch him out, Heisenberg.
If I was so,
there are your own words, Heisenberg.
No, listen, if I was so obsessed with the guy and wanted to shut him down and I knew that...
anything about being obsessed?
You did on your live, and you've said it many times, and a lot of the people have. They're the two questions. I've done it for views and that. Views, I don't even... Right, so why was...
Can we listen to... Can we have Dave's opinion?
No.
Hang on, Dave's come up to say something, obviously, so can we just hear from Dave a second?
Yeah, go on.
I just wanted to say Merry Christmas, Ty.
Oh, there you go. Merry Christmas, Dave. I thought you had something to say on the subject. Right, okay.
Well, maybe afterwards, but I'll let these guys speak.
Well, it was just those two analogies that I've come to terms with and thinking, right, I've answered it loads of times, the reason why it took so long, because I didn't know. And the other one, lots of people, including Nathan, and it was even on your other one about I'm a bad person and he just wanted to take, like, you know, he doesn't like him and that's why he did it.
You said you didn't like him yourself.
3 years ago, wouldn't I? If I knew about it, I would have done it 3 years ago. And trust me, if I had played the rest of that,
you're telling me you was recording it. You're telling me you didn't hear him say that in the recording. You didn't go and play it back to yourself afterwards.
No, not what I played the bit at the beginning, which you heard about him going on about finding the school. That was my intention, to get him to say it, but I didn't bait him into it. I literally left it recording. In fact, there's only one person, I think, maybe others, that have heard the full ending of it, because I'm laughing my head off going, what the fuck? Now, if I'd have heard him say that, I wouldn't be. I'm going, oh my God. And I'm laughing going, I don't know how I fucking held myself together for fucking 3 hours. Literally, there's bits like that you haven't heard. But whether you believe me or not, the two questions, you know, I'm trying to shut him down. If I'd have known that 3 years ago, don't you think I'd have played it to shut him down? But it's not about shutting him down. Let me just finish the final bit. It's about finding whoever the victim is. And I tell you what, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Then they can use that, because otherwise nothing will be done.
Well, until you do that, if there is a victim out there, I don't know. Some people saying it was AI. I don't know, but you had an agenda against you. You had a grievous.
No, I'm going to go down that because
you haven't let me finish. Now, if there is a victim out there, go and find the victim, and then I'll be like, all right, cool, you was right, but you know,
we are.
I mean, I remember where this. I remember where this all went and kicked off. It first started because Pope was fucking rude as hell today for basically no reason at all.
And so far, you defended him, but let me just ask you this one last question.
Hold on, how have I defended him?
Well, you have.
Hold on. I just told you, go and find the victim.
Yeah,
Like,
well, we are doing. Well, I say we are doing. But what about this Nin? She apparently did a welfare check and found something. Now, I've done
I've
lots of.
asked her for proof on that as well. Then if
Nathan,
Pope
Yeah,
is
you
but
were
saying
smoking on Pope's cock whilst you
Po-
defended him, you wrong'un.
oh, shut up, you
You
fucking
were,
dickhead.
you had Pope's cock and both
Just
testicles
because you
inside
don't
your
like
mouth whilst
listen,
you were defending
listen, I
Pope,
see you're back to bumming fucking
gobbling
Jamie,
away
ain't
like
you,
a
eh?
Christmas
You
turkey.
were the cunt who said, I'm never going to go back on Jamie's again, and you're back up there bumming him, ain't you? Hey, Vega.
I'm not smoking Jamie's pipe like you were,
You
Pope,
probably
though.
are fucking smoking his pipe as well as bumming him. It's all right, Vega. You know, you
Sorry,
can be
Heist. Please
bisexual.
continue, my friend.
You can be bisexual, Vega. It's all right.
I'm going to mute now because Dave's been here a while, and I think I've said everything I needed to. And yeah, I just don't understand how you don't get the fact that if I really was out to take him out, and this goes along with other people with those two questions, and why did I leave it so long? The two don't match up, do they? Because if I knew, I wouldn't have left it so long. And it wasn't about a hate or anything. It was about playing it, letting him give his side, and then taking it further. And I can assure you that's happening. All right? Okay. I'm going to mute, as Joe would say. I'll mute myself.
Dave, the floor is yours if you want to say something.
Oh, well, no. I mean, it's up to people how they want to interpret what we've said in that recording, but I don't believe it to be AI.
Dave, I don't know if you heard. All right, I listen. All right, he said on my panel, I didn't really go. I'm not saying that it's bullshit. Go and find the victim, then. But you know that recording, he admitted that he was looking to catch him up, Dave. So
Well,
I'm going to go and stand. I'm going to go and stand by my decision. I will also go and say this about Pope. Pope is and can be a fucking prick. Dave.
Okay. So ask me this then, Nate, right? Why would you go to an innocent woman's home, right, and say that you're going to plot yourself up outside her home just to wait for me when I don't even live there? I live 100 miles away.
He shouldn't have gone and done that. He shouldn't have gone and done that, Dave. He shouldn't have done that. No. Dave, listen, Dave. You know what I'm like. I'm not gonna go and, gonna go and say, well, do you know what? Because I get on all right with Pope. Do you know what? I'm fucking. I'm gonna go and say straight up. He should not have gone there and said to you to go and meet me outside fucking Shah's house. And Pope, if you are watching the background, that is a fact. You should not have gone and used outside her place because you wanted to meet up with Dave. Because he wouldn't give you his address. He don't have to. If he don't want to play into you and your fucking, you and your doorstepping, and that was perfectly up to you, Dave. It was up to you.
I did do a live one Saturday, and I did give him the area that I lived in, and I told him, get on camera. When you're there, I'll give you the rest of the postcode, but he didn't turn up. So I know how to play his game because he wants people's postcodes and then creep up on you in the middle of the night. That's what Pope does. But when you call him out there and then and say, right, meet me on this day, then he won't do it.
Yeah, but he's more about postcodes though, Dave.
Well, he's more about creeping. But look, all I can say is, right, from my own personal opinion, and it isn't about having an agenda against Pope, right? Because at the end of the day, I think the bloke's an absolute fucking tit. That's my opinion.
Dave, can I just quickly go into Jet? I personally don't think, all right, you had an agenda against him. I think that you was trying to be polite as fuck to him on your live stream. What everybody else, all right, yeah, most of the other people were saying stuff towards him, and you was being the most genuine on that panel, Dave.
I tried to be with him.
Yeah, you was, but it was because you didn't watch something that he wanted you to go and watch. Dave, that was why he had the hump with you, and then he started being a dickhead, and he fucking knows this. There's no bullshit about that. He was being a cunt on your live stream towards you. He was being a dickhead.
Yeah, you're right. But in fairness to Heisenberg, I don't think Heisenberg had set like what you would call a honey trap. I don't think he lured him into a conversation that way. The conversation just flowed naturally.
Yeah, because he said it the first time when he rung me. Bear in mind, and I've got that old Sony phone. Somewhere I saw it. It's got a broken screen, and I've mentioned that about it because I blamed Torgs for it because I was listening. But anyway, it's on the phone, everything. I've even got the text messages if I finally get it and boot it up. But what I know is that everything I've said is absolutely true. The first time he mentioned about BBA, I wasn't picking him up, and he was having a conversation, and I went, "Yeah, but why would you do that? Why, and all that." But it wasn't recorded. So time went by, and one day I'll actually release how many times he kept ringing me, and I didn't know it was him. And I think there's a bit in the conversation where I said, "I haven't got your number. I haven't got it." In fact, it was on, I'm sure, the one that Beyonce did. But anyway, so when I find all that, I can give the total evidence of how many times he rung me that I didn't answer, because I'd never answer if my daughter was there, because my daughter was still living with me then. And I wouldn't even have a conversation like that because I know what sort of person he was. So I think it was the it was the second conversation he'd done it and said it, but it wasn't really enough. But I never brought it up, and I played some of that. Then the third phone call that I answered, which is the second recording that went on for 3 hours, that's when he said what he said, but he said it afterwards, good hour, I think, afterwards. And I'd switched off then. I was trying to get my log burner going, and in that cottage, I had to lean my phone up against the window. And I just had enough, so I was just going, yeah, I'm just doing stuff, and yeah, right. So I wasn't listening. You know how you do on a live, and like I say, it was only when I heard the bad stuff going.
Heisenberg, let me go and put this out there. As far as I'm concerned, the beef that me and you had alright squashed. I've got no problem with you. Now we're going into a new fucking year. Do you know what I mean? Dave as well. Got no problem with you. Just obviously, I said my bit the other day about your live streams and all that, just to avoid all the bullshit. And all that. Look, at the end of the day,
what about me, Nathan?
Oh, you're just a fucking snobby cunt.
Well, you've just made your peace with them two. What about me? What you can leave me out for?
We've already gone and made peace, but you're.
Well, say something good about me. It's Christmas. Good work for all men.
Off.
Just make some effort.
Fuck off, you tax dodging bum.
You're fucking dead when I see you, Benson. You're dead. Dead man walking.
Tax dodging bum. I can't wait. Do you want to get
all right, well, let's do this quickly, Nathan. How much tax do you pay in this country on the fact that you've never worked?
Do you want to get into
how much tax do you pay, Nathan? You fucking shirker. How much tax do you pay?
Shirker?
Yes.
I have actually gone to pay tax once upon a time, but not in the moment.
Piss off, have you? Give over. Carry on with your comedy routine.
What was the point of asking me a question if you weren't going to accept the answer?
Because I know you've never paid tax.
Really?
Are you dole-dossing bum?
Have you got a tracker?
You dole-dossing bum. You've used excuses for the fact that you can't work your whole life. You've always forgotten the biggest reason why you cannot work. It's because you're ginger. All ginger people are disabled.
Vincent, he was
disabled, baby. You act disabled.
Vincent, he was asked in school, what does he want to be when he grows up? He said a lollipop man. And the fella said, why? He said, because they got to start till he's 65.
Yeah, fucking right. He'd have done anything to get out of that as well.
Anyway.
Dead man walking, Begson.
Begson? Vega. Big Daddy Vega. I'd say probably grain of rice. More than
Dead man walking.
Grain of rice.
Come off, guys. It's been lovely.
Yeah. Cheers.
I've probably I've said too much. I always do. But...
You haven't. You didn't say enough, Ice.
But no, I've got to get this FPV system set up. I'm just like looking at it thinking, no, I can't do it here, even with my little portable.
Isn't that an REM song?
Yeah, I'll let you have a look at it. I'm going to drive it round my garden.
Yeah, Icy, please do. Is it tractor wheels?
Yeah, and if you need any advice on anything, not that I've got a wealth of knowledge on the FPV, but I know enough. Just let me know, and I'll help you.
Yeah, well, I used to do a lot of drones years ago before they were popular.
I think
I've got a room full of drones
I think
here.
Joe is disagreeing with what you're saying here. Much more you lies falling down there.
Joe was always an astute character. He was always able to pick between the lines, the words, and the screaming and the threats, and get to the crux of the point. Was our Joe?
But to be honest with Joe, I don't really. I've not even looked.
Who are you talking about, Smiler?
Smiler says he did. Vincent, he paid emergency tax, then got sacked.
Who got paid?
Yeah, mop them toilets, Begson.
Smiler,
do what you're qualified to do.
What tax do you go and pay, Smiler? You probably never come with an offshore account yourself.
Tyrone, thank you very much. Always the polite gentleman.
That's me.
Yeah, and Vincent Vega, thank you for your brutal speech.
I don't know. Joe wants to come on and say something.
Anyone wearing headphones, just turn the volume down a little.
Listen to him say that he's going to dig out the information when, your 30-second clip, if we could have 5 minutes before and 5 minutes after, if we could have the full context, but you need to find it even though you had it. You must have had it to have that 5 seconds. But anyway, that's pretty much the first one. The second one was your 2 near-death experiences. Was that no because you grassed up the young team in your local pub and they about half killed you? Is that no why?
Oh, Joe, we're not doing this, are we, Joe? We're not going to be doing misinformation central again, are we, Joe? Come on, Joe.
Joe, you've got to behave, Joe.
Yeah. The world's not ready for you, Joe. Come back in 30 years. The world's not ready for you, Joe.
This is the reason why it took so long for him to release the information that he doesn't have the full 10 minutes, do you?
Yeah.
You know why you set it up, and you know why you came out to go after him. It's because he went after Michelle C, and you came out like a white knight with bullshit.
You're listening to Joe, sponsored by Bookfast and
Heisenberg,
heroin.
You should have gave the full facts. You shouldn't have spun it, and I wouldn't call you a lying rat. It's as simple as that, bruv.
Yeah, well, like always, you are. Could you? I didn't understand half of it. Could we get a translator in? Maybe.
Is that just so you don't have to call me a liar when I'm not lying? It's called plausible deniability, isn't it?
Tyrone,
to be fair.
Hey, Joe, did you not accuse my hold on? You are a lying little cunt. I don't know why anybody would listen to your fucking shit. Because you went and called my hold on. You called my fucking father.
Is that not your dad?
You called my father a paedophile, you cunt. My
that looks like you. That's your dad.
Dead, you
That's
prick.
your dad. I know he's dead.
Really?
That's your dad.
Really?
Look at your dad.
My father's dead. He's been dead
Look
for
at your
over
dad.
fucking 10 years.
Look at your dad. That's what your mum told you because of what he is. He's not dead. He's getting released from Scotland.
Funeral.
Did you go to the funeral?
According to you, he's fucking alive and he's a paedophile.
Can you prove it? Can you prove you went to the funeral? Can you prove you went to the funeral, Nathan?
You're
that's your dad, Nathan. Nathan, that's your dad. That's your dad, Nathan. That avatar is you.
Is
that you, then, Nathan? Who is it?
Even like that. You're on crack.
Anyway, Heisenberg, how could you not have the 5 minutes before and 5 minutes after, Heisenberg, off the clip that you put out there?
There was more than 5 minutes.
Right.
So you chopped it to suit yourself, but you need to find it now. You need to find it now. But you need to find it now, Heisenberg. Heisenberg, your words will always be what fucks you up. And Nathan, that's your daddy. He's a paedophile in Scotland. Why are you upset?
The fuck? I can't understand a word. Can I just get a word in edgeways, please?
I voted you, Joe, because you're bringing up paedophilia. No, I'm not having it.
Tyrone, do you know what, Tyrone? Listen, you know what? I'm going to stick to my opinion, or what I think about that recording. But do you know what, though? For fuck's sake, Joker! You apparently my father's a paedophile. My dad's been fucking dead for over 10 years. You
That's
thick
why I
fucking
booted him off
Scottish,
on loving that shite.
fucking drunken cunt.
No,
And I've
so
got no problem with Scottish people. Let me just go and put that out there. That was a slip of the fucking tongue.
I have.
All right.
The one question I was going to ask Joe, now he did brush on a subject
Degenerate cunt.
for lots of reasons, and some people, in fact, one of them knows here, in fact, two probably know, and that was he brought up the pub situation. Now, I'd like to ask him a question, and I'm quite willing for him to say the name of the pub. Name the pub then, if you know so much. Name it.
He'll know everything but that, Heist, and you know that. They know every bit of bullshit but that.
We'd listened to the story that I told before I was attacked, and he's made a mountain out of molehill. Now you know the truth of how serious it was, don't you, Vince?
I was pretty much, told the story ongoing throughout the whole thing, yes.
And even down to, just say this, when I was burgled last year, I will reveal. Yep, okay. And then something else happened that I'm not going to tell you about. So, you think that that pub incident was bullshit and me and grassing? You are well mistaken. Because the last thing I would want to do, and I never did, is grass on that type of person.
I remember it all starting very low level, Heisenberg, and just it being a sort of a small conflict between neighbours, and I remember it just escalating into the horrifying situation that it became.
I made a big mistake there of bringing him on for a couple of minutes. I shouldn't have done it. He said too much.
That's all right, Tyrone, because
I do apologize. My fault. I should never have brought him on, but he won't come back on again.
He did touch a nerve there about the pub, and that's why. And if he wants to put it out there, what was it then?
He's talking about myself, so I don't want to know. It's personal between you, and I don't want nothing about it. You know. Yeah. But I'm sorry about that. If it upset you. But he won't come back on because he just doesn't relent.
No, he doesn't, because I do, and everybody will know if I'm asked a question, I'll answer it because I don't lie. You know, what's the point? If you ask me, did I do anything wrong when I was a child? Fuck me, yeah. I was the worst at school. Jesus, I blew up the toilets in the old school. I loved science, and mate had nicked some sodium, and we'd just had the experiment, and we'd encouraged this science student to do an experiment. And I said, "Come on, chuck the old lump in," and all of a sudden he did, and it blew the bloody tile out of the roof. So as I was going up the steps, I went, "Martin," I said, "I wish I'd have nabbed a bit of that sodium." And he went, "Yeah," and he was laughing. I went, "Oh."
You should have said you're only supposed to blow the bloody lid off.
Yeah, but it's worse because it was a brand new school. I was in a boys' school at first, and then they built this new one, and then it became comprehensive, which was good because the girls came. But basically, he blew the tiles off in this new science block, and the head teacher come running, "What's going on?" And we all were sent back. So he was trying to explain what had happened. And he was kind of blaming me. I didn't know by Martin, my friend, had got a piece by then. It was afterwards. And so we were all asking questions because he wanted us to know why it had that effect, because it self-combusted. It was about the size of a fucking sugar lump. You know, like you do flakes of it, don't you? And so I asked a question, which is typical me. I was only 11, I'd have been 12. And I went, "Sir, what would happen then if you put that amount in water in a tube, shook it up and like so it's under pressure?" And he went, "Well, that wouldn't be good. No, not under pressure." And I said, "Well, it would explode." And he went, "Yeah." He says, and so he gave me an example. And he says, "Well, for instance, if you was to get that amount and say flush it down the toilet, it will go down and probably flush. And then it will react, and it will probably just blow loads of water, tons of water, shit out.
Something's got to give."
Yeah, so that's the last thing that, he said to us. I said to my mate when he said I've got it, I said, "No, what we're going to do?" And he went, "You're not." So he was a lookout. I did it in the old block, in the old one, which is burnt down now. It burnt down, that school, and I flushed it. It was like big old blocks, you know, a row of toilets, and they're all antique, sort of old.
Did you ever go to school, Nathan? Did you ever spend a day at school?
Yes, I did go to school, Vincent. What's your point?
Oh, I can't get a fucking day's work out of you, so I assume school was the same.
Yeah, well,
Vega. What do you know about what I've done for work in my life? You fucking stupid.
Well, you don't look like you've ever worked, I'll be honest.
And to be
generally speaking, people who work bath regularly.
You look like you've never jumped over any sort of exercise machine in your life, judging about what I've seen about the size of your fucking belly. Hey.
But you know the pictures you've seen of Vincent? It's not true. He's actually.
Oh no! He turned on his camera and fucking Beyonce fucking went and recorded him.
Yeah, but you didn't see much. But really, he's like The Rock used to look. That honestly, yeah.
Oh, listen! Stop trying to sprinkle sugar on him, for fuck's sake, Heisenberg.
Why do you think he gets all the ladies?
Probably for his charming voice.
Yeah, the money.
His feet, the charming voice.
You've got a point there, Nathan, but
I was being sarcastic.
Well, he's got more charm.
Right.
I mean, you'd have a date, Nathan, in the pub, like, say if you was on one of them dating things, and within 5 minutes you'd be going, "Oh, fuck off."
Hey, are you talking about Vincent or who? What?
No, you, Nathan, because that's what you do on your live. You just tell everyone to fuck off, and it's so funny.
Yeah, I would.
Dave, let me ask Dave a question. I listened to Yogi's clip. Was that Uber's calling you out this morning, Dave?
I've no idea. I haven't heard it or seen it, Tyrone. He was calling me out on my live. He wanted me to go to Golders Green. He's not even there. He's at home because he come on camera.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what Yogi clipped, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, he come on camera later with a balaclava on, sitting on his sofa.
Sat on his sofa. He'd spent the whole night telling us he was in London.
Yeah.
You know what?
What's the difference between Vega and Ubers?
You know
Ubers can get on a plane. He'd been on the megabus for fucking 27 hours to get where he was, even if he did go.
Do you know what's so funny,
Jesus
Tyrone?
God.
All you four are very, very well admired in this community of YouTube, and no cunt likes me pretty much.
Nathan, there's nothing wrong with your eyesight.
Your chat is very, very funny, Tyrone. Go admit.
I like it, Nathan.
I weren't talking about panel. I was talking about chat.
But don't you think you want to project that image on Nathan, don't you? You want to be the bad boy.
No, do you know what it is? You ask how I never conform. I just don't give a fucking shit. I'm not even on there for approval, Tyrone. You don't like me, I could give a fuck.
No one's
Of course you're here for approval.
Oh, shut up, you silly.
You would leave if you weren't.
Oh, you believe it, Nathan. Come on, you was on
Keep trying and trying and trying. You just can't get it right, Nathan.
Nathan, you're on fucking attention. You're on.
Yeah, you're doing it now.
You're on because you want to be relevant. You're on because you want to be approved.
Yeah, but it's an act. He's good at acting. He is good at acting. It's a bit like that Simon. That was hilarious. That Simon guy, Simon Ectic. I was listening to.
Oh, I listened to that. No,
he's just acting it. I was
honest,
so.
I don't know who's fucking worse, Vega or fucking Zara B.
Oh, B. Nickname for me is Ren. That's what I call her.
Honestly, don't know who's fucking worse.
She's a fine woman, Zara B. Don't you say a bad word about her.
To be honest, I mean, to be honest, I think Roy's probably more of a better man than you. To be honest, even though he's another dickhead.
Well, we've proven otherwise on many occasions, haven't we? Roy runs like a Thompson gazelle whenever I get on panel.
Listen, Roy
He's
doesn't.
learned.
Listen, Vega. Roy doesn't use family.
Roy
for point
operates
scoring.
now on muscle
Roy does
memory
not
when I
use
get on
family
panel.
for point
He's
scoring,
fucking
Vega. You
gone like
fucking
a
do.
rat down a viaduct.
Oh, isn't it? He's just dropped off.
Oh,
Good to see you, Heist, if you're not coming back, man.
If
It's
I
always
upset
a
anyone bringing
pleasure.
Joe on, I thought I'd give him a chance. This New Year, clean sheet. But as soon as he done that, bringing up that, he's gone and he won't come back again. You know, so I do apologise.
You'll never see a change with Joe. He's
Nathan, you're
Mr.
back again, Nathan.
Conspiracy.
Yeah, I keep on promising StreamYard.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, strange. Yeah, Uber's a strange fish, if you ask me. He was very nice to me last time when I commented on Jamie. He's very nice to me. Say, hope your leg gets better soon, Tyrone. Da 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 da.
Oh, my Lord.
yeah, I hope your leg does get better soon, Tyrone.
What's the point of giving comments in the chat?
Stop whining at the chat, you fucking ginger numpty.
Shut up, you
Stop
fucking
whining
twat.
at the chat.
Go and pick up your fucking belly.
The chat are not there for your delectation.
Are you having twins? Are you all triplets?
Jesus God, you're on a panel, not in the chat.
Fuck off, you do it all the fucking time. You
Jesus God.
I've got one question.
Fucking gobstocker.
I've got one question though. Nate, how much royalties do you get from the angry kid character?
My mum and dad don't love me.
I don't know.
That's why you don't have to work, Vincent.
Yeah.
He's living like a king.
Yeah. That and his fucking bone idol, Dave.
I mean, if anyone can go and say bollocks, you know.
Bone idol. Can ride a bike, can't walk down the street because of his back.
If you can be
Jesus Christ.
road rage and say bollocks, you're on to a winner.
Can ride a bike though.
You can't.
Yeah, I've seen him going up that hill in London. He was flying up there.
You can't ride a fucking bike, Veg. Have you seen the fucking size?
Oh, you come out with the worst insults ever.
Vega,
your killer lines, Nathan.
Vega,
your killer lines are hurting me. Fucking hell. Jesus.
What? Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
All we need is Nathan with a stammer.
Any more, Vega?
Well, I'll drop him in when I feel it's humorously worth it.
Oh, humorously worth it, you're in your own fucking eyes, you fucking degenerate.
Oof. It's, well, people, I got 4 minutes before I close down. I'm sorry to say.
Tyrone's had enough of our shit, Nathan. He's out of it. He's not putting up with your bollocks, not putting up with mine. He's definitely not putting up with Dave's bollocks.
I'm eating.
Hey.
Tyrone's probably even sick of the chat at this point. Especially that.
Hey, Vega.
Hang on. Wait a minute.
Sorry, Tyrone. I'd just like to take this opportunity now. We've only got 3 minutes left.
Stop the press. Stop the press.
Well, Dominator time.
Give me. I've got 4 minutes to blow him off this fucking panel. Won't take that long.
To blow off the panel?
You.
Shut up, you lunatic.
Who do you want to do you in? Do you want me, Nathan, or Dave? You choose. Which one do you want? Do you want to fill you in?
Tyrone. I want Tyrone to fill me in.
I'm too nice. I'm too nice a person.
What's wrong like
Vega? No, you got some steel toe caps, Tyrone. When it comes to that occasion.
What's wrong like Vega?
2026 is going to be a year of peace. I can feel it.
It's been a roller coaster ride on this panel the last 2 hours talk.
I've just got in from Manchester. I've missed it. I've missed it all.
Oh, up and down. Nathan's levelled us all. Nathan sat there like the fucking king of the castle. Levelled us all.
Tyrone. Vega's ruined me. You nearly made me rage quit earlier on. Absolutely ruined me.
Nathan's so effective, he's developed a stammer, Torbs.
Stammer.
He's the
finally, established what a push bike is after such a long time of looking for it.
So it's all been going on then, eh?
Well, you've missed the best guests. We had AK on earlier.
Oh, peaceful till Joe come on and upset the apple cart. This bloody paedophile bullshit.
Oh, Jojo.
Yeah.
I wouldn't let him on, Tyrone. He's a fucking wrong one.
Well, New Year, I thought I'd give him a chance, but he blew it straight away, so he'd never come on now. Never.
Yeah, I don't blame you, mate.
He blew it straight out the water.
So, Vince, how come fucking Ice made you rage quit then? That's what I've come up to ask.
How did Ice? Oh, Eyes.
Yeah.
I tried to help the man and just I had to say no. It was late in the morning. He was going on about sending people off to the Lake of Fire, and we were done at that point.
Well, he said he's watched his laugh back, and he never mentioned the Lake of Fire.
He said this the other day, Torbs. You attempted this bollocks the other day, you. And it fell on flat ears then.
To be fair, Vega, the only person who really deserves the Lake of Fire out here is you.
Nathan, I'm surprised you could speak of me in such a manner, especially with Torbs on. Surely you've got bigger fish to fry. Things Torbs says about you.
No. I felt like saying it to you instead, Vega.
You've got your mates there, Torbs. Your mates. You might stand a chance of fucking doing something here. Your mate's right next to you, look.
Did I just see Ty in the chat?
Hi, Dave. Are you all right, mate?
Yeah, big up, Torbs, Mrs. Torbs. You good?
Yeah, man, just chilling. Just got back from Manchester.
Oh, yeah, how was it? Good?
Well, we dropped Mel's son off, so it was just a flying visit.
Yeah.
An hour and a half there, an hour and a half back.
Oh, done well.
Not too bad. He said hour and a half, is it?
Good to see you, Si.
Yeah.
I bet the roads are quiet, are they?
Not really, I swear, we stopped at the services, but we're fucking chocker, and I mean chocker.
Wow.
Fucking swear down, it was ruthless.
So the shoppers.
Yeah, but to be fair, Torbs, it was probably in the more non-Christian areas.
And if you find men on the panel going to go live?
I'm not going live.
Dave?
Don't even bother asking me.
Yeah, no fucker goes to Nathan Begson's channel anyway. So the point was asking him.
You've already admitted to going.
No point Begson going live.
You've already admitted to going. Fucking Begson, go and get a fucking push back, you fat lard.
I'm going. Yeah, I'm going to Size. I'm going to Size channel. I'm going to.
Let's both go to Size, Dave. Me and you will go to the.
Si, are you going live, Si? Just put one in the chat if you're going live, Si.
It's always better to go somewhere popular, Dave.
Yeah,
we'll go to your channel or
we'll go to Size Dave together. We'll go and call
I watch Dave, but you chat a bit,
Yes, Tyrone, you're always there.
Right, Dave, shall we make it a date then? Yeah, me and you going to Size. Cool.
Excuse me.
Tyrone, could you put Nathan's channel in the chat just in case there's people out there still need to unsub?
Listen, Nate, if you wanted to fight my mate Torbs, can't be having that. Come on.
Yeah, we fucking can. Like it or lump it. Do as you're told, Dave.
Wow.
Dave, what happened the other night with Obers? He wanted to meet you, didn't he?
I know, but he was sitting on his couch in Ireland with his belly on.
Flagging us.
He's fucking crackers, man. The man's fucking, he's fucking loose. He's got a loose cannon, man.
I know.
I'm only glad everyone else sees it now. I used to get questioned, what are you arguing with him for? Fucking psycho.
I said to Vincent earlier, have you noticed now every channel he goes on, he asks the host, can you play this show when I was in London? Can you play this show when I was here? Can you?
Yeah.
You know. Play it on your own channel. Fuck off.
Yeah. Dave, just quickly, Si's gonna laugh at this, but He called you a cunt on Ubers when he was absolutely pissed, and I reminded him of it on mine. And do you know what he said? Did I actually go and say that about Dave?
Yeah,
And he
it's all right.
fucking laughed. Yeah.
I've been called worse.
Dave, I've got to go and say this. You're a cunt.
Thanks. Happy New Year to you, Nave.
Happy New Year to you as well.
Ginger hair ponce.
Fucking wanker.
Let's hope it's a better fucking year for everyone. That's the main thing.
I thought that's what Tom's come up for, to give you a bit of a slap before the New Year, Nave.
Well,
Tobbs is chilled, man. Tobbs is chilled there for now.
He's chilled. Yeah, nice.
Right, you fellas, you better say your goodbyes because I'm going to shut down.
Yeah, thanks,
Goodbye.
Tools, Nathan, Chat, being emotional.
Cheers for popping up, Dave, Vincent.
Bye, you degenerates in the chat and you pricks on this panel.
Eisenberg, cheers for popping on, Eisenberg, mate. Cheers, AK, thanks for popping on.
Bexon, dead man walking.
Ty, nice one for having us on, mate.
Yeah,
and I'll catch you later. Vince, it's always emotional.
You're lucky you are. You know you got away with this fucker scot-free. You know you fucking dodged a bullet.
It's always emotional, Vince. Right, Ty, thanks for having us on, mate.
No problem.
And I'll catch you later. If I don't see you before, mate, Happy New Year, bro.
Yeah, Happy New Year to you and all, mate.
See you later, mate.
Everyone else in the chat.
Yeah, Happy New Year, everyone.
Yeah. Right, people. Right. Whatever's been talked about, maybe everyone doesn't agree with what been said or whatever that's gone on, but it's down to the individual to have their own opinions on things. I thought I'd give Joe a chance, but he fucked it up straight away, you know, bringing the paedophile business. There's something I don't wash on my channel, and that's the end of that. He's welcome in the chat and never on the panel again. Other than that, I don't know what to say. Thanks for popping in, everyone. I really do appreciate it. Always great to see you. And we have some good panelists on today. I thought it went quite well. And I'll finish like I normally do by saying, be kind to those that are kind to you. And if they're not, fuck them. So, as we say in Wales, hwyl fawr, which is goodbye. I'll catch you on the next one, people. And it might not be too far down the pipe. Perhaps I'll start paying again. Who knows? Who knows what happens in the new year? Big up my mods and big up the chat all day long. Take care, everyone. Have a great weekend. What's left of it, you know what I mean? Hwyl fawr. God bless.